Hello, welcome to the channel. Tonight I'm going to be watching and going over some of Dani Robertson's recent uploads that I missed. So let me share the screen. And then we're going to get into it in 1 second.
Sexy. Just 1, 2, 3. Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul feel it all so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go.
We're going to be going over that Young Pharaoh and Tasha K interview too. It may be tonight in the same video. I don't know. It's depending on how
your story is my story.
Yeah.
It's my story. I suffered in silence. And this is not all alleged. This is my story. This is what happened. And I'm not going to make it more than what it is or less. This is what happened to me.
How was Nosey's story your
story?
Did Nosey have a personal connection to Monica? No. Was Nosey a former panelist? No.
John, please get out of the way. Let us do this investigation.
And I'll say this.
Get out the way.
Okay, for one, they love to let the word investigation fly out their mouth. Yeah, ain't none of them a licensed investigator. So they do know they can go to jail for doing shit that they ain't even licensed to be doing. Miss Sherelle like to throw rocks and had her hands trying to act like she all innocent, and she ain't nothing innocent about that woman.
Another quick.
And as you can see in that clip, Sherelle was adamant about the investigation. Adamant. She didn't want anyone to get in her way and stop the sham investigation. And keep this in mind. When someone has almost 300,000 followers, they have a lot of influence over people's opinions. So when Sherelle came to Nosey's channel and stated that her private investigators told her that the avatar's real name was Monique Tolbert, and that Monique Tolbert was surrounded by a crime mob of monstrous characters, it cemented Monique's fate as a leader of the crime mob, who was scamming people, using the identity of dead people, committing fraud by getting dozens of PPP loans, buying drugs from a drug runner, removed from a sorority, hated by everyone in her town, opening multiple fraudulent LLCs, 50 aliases, and just a total mob boss. All of it was lies. But they didn't care because they wanted to.
They didn't show no receipts on none of the stuff she just mentioned in that video. But when, I think it was Dani, if I'm not mistaken, but when Dani uploaded her Surviving Nosey Whole Live videos, she put Nosey actual court documents in there with her legal government name before she changed it, or so-called changed it, to this Marley Green shit.
To take Monica down. Now, months later, most people know that Monique Tolbert is not the avatar. So the question is, why did Sherelle and Perry lie on Monique Tolbert? Why did they work behind the scenes with Nosey to pin lies onto an innocent woman? Lies that led to a witch hunt on Monique Tolbert. Lies that affected Monique's livelihood, well-being, safety, family and friends. Here's why. Listen up closely. Sherelle had a vendetta against Monica. And she didn't care who she had to hurt to win against her enemy. In the first minutes of the clip, Sherelle did tell of her past efforts at trying to win against Monica and how her efforts failed. So, pay attention to how much anger she has for Monica and how angry she got at anyone who got in the way of her goal to win against Monica. bringing innocent people into an internet beef and then attacking them, severely attacking them is evil, just evil. And then, keep this in mind, Sherelle has moved on with no apologies or remorse. Also, keep this in mind, Sherelle admitted that she had been helping Nosy out behind the scenes for quite some time. Also, Nosy stated that she had in fact been
That is true. She tried to sneak off without an apology to anybody. And Marcella also tried to sneak off and give a lame ass, everybody know it was a fake ass apology towards Monica, but she didn't apologize to nobody else that she was leading the charge against Docket, especially that Monica Allen person, because that's who Nosy got that name from.
Talking to Sherelle way before anyone knew. Therefore, Sherelle is a key player in the sham investigation, and she is responsible for the doxing of dozens of innocent people. Again, anyone that tried to stop the sham investigation fell to wrath.
John, please get out of the way.
Please get out of the way.
Let us do this investigation.
And I'll say this.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
This is another quick.
You can say it if you want. I trust Sherelle. Before anybody even knew that I was talking to Sherelle, I was talking to Sherelle. Before anybody knew it, so that's all I can say. I don't think she's doing no shady shit at all.
So I'll start at the beginning. And people need to know this. All bloggers at one time in your career, you're going to run into mess. Yeah. Couple things you can do about it. Ignore it. Yeah. Go public with it or fight it behind the scenes. Yeah.
Do anybody notice that people only say that
now,
when they
that's the laugh of a person who loves to be messy and loves drama. However, that's not surprising given her gossip channel and equally if not more messy husband Sherry. I mean Perry. I love to be messy too, but not to the level of accusing an innocent person of committing a ton of crimes that they didn't commit and not caring about that person's safety and mental health. Also, not caring about all the other women and families harmed in the investigation that you didn't want anyone to interfere with. Yes, people were curious about who was behind the avatar, but I doubt they wanted to go this far, to the point of causing so much harm to innocent people. The viewers trusted Sherelle and Perry's story, and the video that I'm commenting on was viewed over 50,000 times. So over 50,000 people saw this video, and a lot of those people believed the lies that were told. Why? Because your subscribers trusted you and believed that your private investigator actually named Monique Tolbert as the avatar. And now fast forward to the present. Most of those subscribers know that Monique Tolbert is not the avatar. So now the question is, why did you lie Sherelle and Perry? Where's the receipts for those two private investigators and two attorneys? Even if one died, you should still have receipts for their findings. Where are the receipts? Where is the apology? Where is the explanation? You're not just going to move on like nothing happened.
And when you guys know I had a couple public battles with people. I have several lawsuits going on right now, but it all relates to each other. So on the outside you're thinking, well, she should start a lot of trouble, but it's all related.
Yes, you sure do like to start a lot of trouble. Miss behind the scenes, Miss Mastermind. And of course you didn't want any more trouble or legal issues. So you made sure that Nosy took all the blame for the sham investigation, and that all investigations, or should I say cyber stalking and doxing took place on her channel and not yours. Will you let Nosy use your channel to finish up the sham investigation? Nope. And now look whose channel is gone. Nosy's. So it all worked out for Sherelle and Perry. They got to bring down an enemy and keep their channel and good name. Meanwhile, Nosy got all the blame even though Sherelle admitted to helping her behind the scenes. In fact, even when Nosy had doubts about what Sherelle and Perry said, they made out stupid stories to try and get her to stay the course.
Yeah. One day out the blue. So I have a channel and I take public phone calls. That's a blessing and a curse. Because if you take public phone calls, some people will use it to their benefit. Yeah. Like, okay, I'm gonna be on here and and get my chance. Yeah. So it can cause a lot of problems. But one day out the blue, Monica just texted me. And I used to hold on. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, I'm on live.
I'll mute you.
I debated.
I muted you. Go ahead. What were you saying?
We debated my team whether we should do this interview, but I want people to know that Nosey's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Nope. Nosey's investigation was a sham. She spent weeks accusing woman after woman, innocent women of being the avatar. She plastered their family, kids, friends, phone numbers, workplace and everything else she wanted to plaster all over her channel. She also filed false police reports on all these women and even some YouTubers accusing them of all sorts of crimes. She also called their employers and had her mermaids stalk people. Or some of her mermaids talk to people on their own by going to the addresses and businesses that were posted to spy on people. And this happened to more than just Monique. Any person accused of being the avatar or even associated with her was contacted online or offline or both. The level of harassment varied from victim to victim, with Monique being the worst affected. People forget that Nosy and her admin also filed false police reports and accused people of all sorts of crimes. Also, that Sherelle and Barry co-signed all of it by saying that whoever the avatar was a criminal. So if you're accused of being the avatar, then you're accused of being a criminal. Let's not play dumb here. Every person that Nosy posted, she went off on the person and said that they were a scammer and an identity thief using a dead person's identity. And as I've pointed out, most of the unmasking avatar admin were the real criminals who had committed identity theft or other crimes. So tell me why the hunters were more of a criminal than the hunted? Bottom feeders like Mika, the lead investigator, are now crying because their mugshots were posted. Haha. You're not a victim, sweetie. Payback was a bitch, wasn't it? Ooh.
So one day out of the blue, Monica just texted me, like, hi. And I thought, I used to read your blog. Oh my God, it's all about the tea. When you have somebody reach out to you that you're familiar with, but you don't know, you get excited. I was like, oh my God. She said, you ran a story, and I wanted to know, would you mind sharing?
Oh, so you were a fan of Monica's at first. You were excited because she texted you?
Evidence to the story. And I was like, no, because now most people don't do that. I was like, yeah. One for all, all for one. We were bloggers. She started being really, really nice to me. She started sending me stories. She came on my show twice, and I liked her. So this all happened probably over 2 weeks.
You and Monica started off being nice to each other because y'all both saw that each other can benefit from one another's channels. She could benefit from your subscribers, and you could benefit from hers. That's why y'all linked up, just like any other YouTubers.
It wasn't long. I liked her. And, so then one day she asked me, I'm putting a live show together. Do you want to be on my panel? And I said, it's going to be on your panel. This is not the second panel. This is not the second panel. This was the first panel. And I said, and this is no shade to anybody on the channel. On the first panel, but I have a right to work with whoever I want to work with.
Girl, bye. That is shade. That's like saying no offense before you offend someone.
Yeah.
I said, nah, you got someone on there. We're not feeling. So no. Yeah. But when I said no, I meant no. Now. Hi, Perry. I'm glad you're here. You're going to fill in anything that I leave out because this is a lot.
Of course. Perry is going to fill in all the blanks, and some of those blanks will be filled with lies. So
I said no.
I think it's hilarious how her and Perry still go motherfucking laugh from damn different rooms as if we don't know that they are in the same house. I wouldn't be surprised if they was in the same room but just had both sides of the room decorated different.
I didn't want to be on the channel because I thought, well, I got my own channel, and plus, that's going to be drama over there if I start working with people I don't like. And so I didn't like someone on their panel. But I meant no for now. I could have changed my mind. Whatever. No is no. I have a right to say no. I have a right to say no. Yeah, really weird reaction to it. She got mad. She started yelling when I told her no. This is business. You need to think about business. You're not even thinking about business right now. I can't believe that you let. And I was like, was she shaking right then? Say it again. No, she was she shaking? I don't know. She was shaking, but she was yelling.
Once it's shaking, the avatar don't go like this.
Okay, you messy. I want to be funny. Let's say what happened.
What's in that cup, Perry? But anyways, Sherelle is more relaxed now that her partner in crime, Perry, is there to help her with her lies.
And this is not a lie. I said, she started yelling. So I hung up the phone. Because I got a team. Harry, Andrea, those are the ones that help make all the decisions. I hope I'm not leaving somebody out. Something wrong with her. She started yelling at me. He said, well, she probably had plans for you and your name. You know, because it didn't make any sense. Right. I waved it off. Start being extremely mean to me. She started talking trash about me. She started, and if Perry, let me know if I'm getting out of order, if I forget something. She started striking my channels. She started coming on right before I do. So I'll go on live. She'll wait 15 minutes and then she'll go on live.
But she started befriending the friends you had to disrupt.
I'm getting okay. It's a lot.
Okay. While you're listening, keep in mind that we are only hearing one side of the story. So listen, but don't make conclusions until the very end.
So it's out of order. I'm just going to say it the way that I remember it because it was a long time that she did this to me. Because at first I was like, is it me or is she going live every time I'm live? At first. And then I was like, then she'll go on right after. And then there came a time where she would have people go on at the same time. I'm like, what is she doing? Yeah. She starts striking my videos. She starts mass flagging my videos. Yeah. So then she started, I was friends with somebody that she was friends with. And this person, they made a big deal to this person. Do you know Sherelle and Perry are married? Sherelle and Perry are married. You should announce it. You know, so I was literally on video one day and me and Perry never hid that we were married.
Okay, girl, bye. If you both kept going on live stream in separate rooms acting like you were just friends, and you were never seen together, then you were trying to hide the fact that you were married. It's nothing wrong with wanting privacy. Shoot, everyone wants privacy. If you didn't care about it getting out, you wouldn't be so upset about people knowing. Now fast forward to the sham investigation. It's interesting how you worked behind the scenes in an investigation that led to dozens of people and their families' personal business being blasted online. You were mad when it happened to you, but you were okay with it happening to other people in a more harassing, cyber-stalking way. Especially, Monique Tolbert, who you lied on for nefarious reasons.
We just never volunteered it. But if you would have asked, I would have told you. So this person just out the blue said, are you married? And I said, yeah. That was a big thing. Monica was like, she came on tape, and this is all on tape, and said, how dare you hide from the public? I'm not making this up. Yeah. This is on tape.
She hides her face.
Well, that's what I was like, you're an avatar.
Right.
I said, are you married? She said, yeah. I said, what's your husband's name? She said, I don't disclose. I said, well, I don't either. We started arguing. Mm-hmm. I said, I'm tired of her shit. That's what I said. I said, her behavior is unusual.
Yeah.
And I want to know what her problem is. Mm-hmm. So this was the first time I think I ever used a private detective. I think it was the first time.
Okay, she said that during her beef with Monica, she hired a private detective for the first time. Noted. Also, if there is anyone out there that was told by Sherelle that she hired a private investigator to track them, at any time, message me on Twitter, with receipts. Thanks.
So I went to a private detective and I said, can you tell me who Monica is? Because now, for me, my whole driving thing was saying, why? Like, what is wrong with you? Perry would say she's after your numbers. It was like obsessive. And then I would have people call me. So, okay, so in this business, we both did Bravo shows, and I would have people call me that gives us inside information, said, I just got a weird phone call from Monica telling me not to work with you.
Okay, we have all heard the old saying follow the money a million times, but that's because it's true. Almost everything leads back to money. So Perry stated that Monica might be after Sherelle's numbers, and then Sherelle said that Monica was trying to blackball her. So, this beef was now at a boiling point because pockets and business relationships were being affected. Don't play with my money, is also an old saying. So if you feel that someone is trying to take you out, you're going to try and take them out too. Beef is what's for dinner. Again, this is Sherelle's side of the story, and we are not making conclusions, just listening at this point. In most cases, well, in all cases involving two parties, it's best to hear both sides of the story and then go from there.
Like, I didn't even bring you up. They were saying she's trashing you behind the scenes to different people. Then she got so bad she would go on her channel and say, somebody is copying my stories. And they would say, is it Tasha K? I love Tasha K. If it's this person, is it Sherelle? She didn't say anything. So then I was like, something wrong with her. So I get a private investigator.
I shouldn't be laughing, but that's funny. The shade, hunty, the shade.
And he was like, something's weird here. She's registered, her LLC is registered in Delaware. This is a state where you could register and hide your identity. It's the only one in the union. Right. Yes. Remember that? It's the only one in the union. And then he was like, I see another LLC. So what I did was I recruited another private investigator and 2 attorneys.
Registering in Delaware is not unusual, it's actually smart. So, pay attention to how they make everything sound so scary, and also pay attention to who they name as the avatar. Monique Tolbert, a Southern country woman who isn't a criminal at all, who only has a maiden or married names, not 50 aliases, and who only has 1 LLC. Also, who doesn't have a PPP loan. The lies they spread about her are ridiculous and severely damaging to a person's reputation. Keep in mind that Sherelle and Perry lying about a private investigator naming Monique as the avatar to 50,000 viewers caused thousands of people to hunt her down and defame her on or offline. Lastly, keep in mind that other innocent women and families were also affected, and Sherelle and Perry are to blame, especially Sherelle, who was working behind the scenes way before her appearance on Nosey's channel.
You can say that if you want. I'm going to say I trust Sherelle. Before anybody even knew that I was talking to Sherelle, I was talking to Sherelle. Before anybody knew. So that's all I can say. I don't think she's doing no shady shit at all.
So what I did was I recruited another private investigator and 2 attorneys.
Okay, so she already had 1 private investigator, but for some reason she needed to hire another private investigator and 2 attorneys to go after Monica over internet beef? I'm not a private investigator, and it took me a few minutes to expose the lies about the LLCs, the aliases, the criminal records, and other things that you all said. So, no one can tell me that 2 private investigators, professional private investigators along with 2 attorneys, came up with the name Monique Tolbert as the avatar. I'm sorry, but I don't buy bridges that aren't up for sale, especially when they're hovering over seas full of fishy people and a mermaid.
One of them died in the process because it took a long time. They were trying to figure this out.
So, one of the attorneys died in the process, or one of the private investigators? And, oh my, so you're saying that the private investigators took a long time to figure things out? And when they did finally figured it out, they gave you the name Monique Tolbert as the avatar. And they told you that Monique was using a dead person's identity? It took me a few minutes to find out that Kenya Harrison was alive. So again, why would professional private investigators tell you that Kenya was dead and that Monique was using her identity? A dead person's identity? Kenya wasn't dead and Monique isn't the avatar, so you lied, you lied, you lied. Period. And let's not forget that Nosy also has different stories about how she came up with the name Monique Tolbert. For example, in the following clip she says that Marcella gave her the name Monique Tolbert.
That's what they do!
Now, watch how Nosy says that Marcella gave her the name Monique Tolbert and how she blames other people for pushing Monique's name.
That's what they do! They wanted Monique.
But Marcella didn't give her Monique Tolbert name. Marcella gave her Monica Allen name. I was watching the channel when she did it. The name Marcella gave when she was sitting on that lab in that little dirty ass gown she had on that looked like it smelled like ass and feet. She let the word Monica Allen come out of her shifting teeth having ass mouth. It was not Monique Tolbert. So they lied about that too.
Monique Tolbert to take the blame.
See, she just a
She
dumb
just
little country bumpkin fucking with the LLC and shit
allegedly.
And that's why she got on my live and said that person is a coward hiding behind me. That's why she said that. She always knew who it was. And she knew that bitch was not gonna come out and say nothing. They all wanted to push Monique Tolbert as an avatar. They want everybody to believe it. And guess who I first got the name Monique Tolbert from? Marcella. That's who.
So it might not be in order. They would say, she's using all this alias. And I sent you a picture. She took on the identity of a person that was dead.
Yeah.
And they sent that picture. So after this took a while to start developing a portfolio of who she was.
Okay, and where are the pictures that they sent to you?
You didn't say he or she asked in singular. You said they as if you're still referring to two investigators. So two private investigators sent you pictures? Where are the pictures? Show the receipts. If they sent you a picture of the person that they said was dead, then that would be a picture of Kenya Harrison. So where is that picture? And that person isn't even dead. So why would two private investigators tell you that Kenya Harrison is dead when she's alive? Also, why would they tell you that Monique is using Kenya's identity, who is supposed to be dead? Few child, y'all are a mess. Elaborate, far-fetched stories. The truth is that Kenya was alive the whole time, so no one was using a dead person's identity. And if you have pictures, where are they? If the pictures are of Kenya Harrison, then why would you accuse Monique of being the avatar when she isn't the person in the picture that was given to you? Make it make sense.
And it's a group of people. It's not one. Person that's involved in all of this. When I got to the point that, and I am so scared to say this, I'm not going to even mention these people's names. She started being attached to really shady people. And all I wanted to do was find out who the blogger was and maybe have a YouTube beef. I'm not trying to die.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to uncover any illegal activities she may or may not be associated with. I was like, whoa, I'm in over my head.
And I searched up the criminals records of Kenya Harrison and Monique Tolbert, and neither of them have all these alleged crimes. The people with the criminal records are Nosy and her administrators. And also keep in mind that they're accusing Monique of being the avatar, so the focus of this video is on Monique Tolbert, who they're lying on. So keep that in mind.
And I said, I'm backing off. It's one thing if me and you were just arguing, we're going toe to toe.
Right.
But number one, I don't even know what your problem is with me.
Right.
I'm allowed to say no. And who has these many aliases? And
both Kenya Harrison and Monique Tolbert have a maiden name and married names. That's not a lot of aliases. And the same can be said for you, Sherelle. It's normal to have a maiden and married names if you've been married more than once.
These people that you're associated with, just straight up scary.
Right.
I won't even say their name, just straight up.
No, you can't. That's why I think that got you involved. Where you say, hey, because we was gonna stay out of it, and then you say, hey, but when Nosy kept investigating, other names came up. We're not gonna say that name, but we was like, hold up, no, we need to contact her because these are dangerous.
Well, let me get to that.
Okay.
So I stopped altogether, but she never stopped the hate campaign against me. So I really suffered in silence, right? And if I'm leaving something out, allegedly, okay, people are saying you got to say allegedly, all of this, the people that I found, that my two private investigators and 2 attorneys, but one died in the process.
Okay, so one of the attorneys died in the process. Oh, okay. So you had a whole team of people working on this internet beef you had with Monica, and they all came up with the name Monique Tolbert as the avatar, which is wrong? And Nosy is screaming, literally screaming that Marcella gave her the name Monique Tolbert, and Marcella said nope, that's not the name I gave her. When I say that it was a sham investigation, that's what I mean. And don't forget the key part in all of this, is that Iron Troll already had contacted Nosy and gave her the name Kenya Harrison way before she doxed more innocent people and before she called the FBI and filed false reports on innocent people. So why did she do all of this damage to come up with the same name from Iron Troll's 2018 investigation? A sham is a sham. And Sherelle said that the private investigators sent her reports and pictures. Where are the reports?
She don't got no reports and she ain't got no pictures because she didn't have no damn detectives. And also, I thought I was saying it the first time, but the mic was still muted. Marcella did not give them Monique Tolbert's name. Marcella gave them Monica Allen. She claimed that was the name that was on the cease and desist that was sent to her. Her name she gave was Monica Allen.
Sherelle,
Monique Tolbert came from somebody else.
The information they were giving me. Whoa.
I just thought I would find an address and maybe, a husband's name, and I'll drop that.
And there you have it, folks. She said that she was hoping to find a husband's name that she could drop, or should I say dox.
But why?
Oh yeah,
to pay Monica back for allegedly exposing the fact that she was married. Now, here's the thing. I wasn't here when that all went down, so I don't know what happened. However, I'm pointing out that she wanted to dox the name of Monica's husband for revenge.
But the stuff that I found scared me. I left it alone.
Yeah.
So I have people on the internet that go around and look for stories, and every time my name is brought up about something, they will contact me. So one day somebody said, Monica's having an argument on air. One of her panelists. And I never went back to her channel. Monica started to scare me. I wanted nothing to do with her. She scared me. I ain't gonna lie. Whoa, she's alleged crooked. Put it that way. I don't want. I'm out. I just want a fight. Like a verbal fight. That's it. Your mama. That kind of fight is all I want. But not.
You know what that saying is?
Oh, what the hell?
You go looking for trouble, and you tend to find it. She went looking. Well, she tried to go looking, because she ain't really come up with nothing. Nothing viable or nothing true. So, I don't know. I just... her ass can stop trying to play victim, though.
got going on. I didn't ever expect that.
So you hired two private investigators and two attorneys because you wanted to have a Yo Mama roast session with the Avatar? Okay. And also you're saying that you backed off because the Avatar was surrounded by a lot of criminals and that scared you?
So one day somebody said, she's on air fighting with her panelists, and I kind of laughed, and they're like, no, you need to go watch it. So I watched it. It was entertaining. Sorry. you know, entertaining. I was like, just say sorry. Y'all know how that went down. Right. I said, okay, that's fine. That went on. And someone else said, somebody from behind the scenes called me one day and said, you need to watch Nosy. Oh, I still can't get over the whole part. I was like, who?
I can't say it.
Yeah. I was like, who? And they said, go watch this channel. And they sent me the link. Then when I came in on, it was you and Debonair on there. And y'all were saying, this girl is Monica. No, first it was something about Beefy Monica.
Yes,
that's some names was coming up. But I knew who she was because I had did the investigation. So I knew who she was.
Okay, based on my notes, Sherelle said that she knew who Monica was because of her investigation and that the private investigators sent her pictures. And then later she says that Monique Tolbert is the Avatar. So are the alleged pictures that the private investigators sent to you of Monique or Kenya? Sherelle is such a liar.
Sherelle was also around early in the investigation because Beefy Monica was doxxed way before Monique Tolbert and the others. I hate saying Beefy because it's fat shaming, but saying a different name will confuse people. And if she knew that Monique was the Avatar because of her own investigation, why didn't she stop Nosy from doxing other innocent people? Why didn't she say, hey, here is the reports and pictures I was given. You are doxing the wrong people. If you were given names, then clearly a lot of those women weren't on that list of names. It's because you're lying. The truth isn't complicated, but a web of lies is quite complicated and tangled.
Or allegedly I'll put it that way. But so they was like, she's trying to find out who she is. I thought it was funny. So I was like, okay. And I would watch you, you would make me laugh like, we know her name's Beefy Monica or something. Something to this effect. And I just thought, okay, but it was nothing.
And those hands turned out to be Karen Gravano's hands from Mob Wives.
I followed.
There was Karen Gravano hands, and she was talking about Monica Allen when she was saying Beefy Monica. So Monique Tolbert came in a long time after they had already set sights and focused on Monica Allen, and not to mention the Bojangle girl up until Bojangle came out and made a statement, and they still focused on the Bojangle girl after that.
Followed every day. Yeah, somebody sent me, I watched it. So then one day somebody sent me the link. I don't know who it was, but they were like, you need to go watch this. She just said the same name that your private investigator said. And I said, what? So I go watch the channel, and I'm sitting there, and you're figuring this out here.
Sherelle's so full of shit. She's so full of shit.
Saying, why you think it was her?
When she called it, I never expected. I thought y'all were just going to have a conversation. And there you have it, folks. She said that her two professional private investigators gave her the same name that Nosy had, Monique Tolbert. And we all know that Monique Tolbert isn't the Avatar. So that means that Sherelle lied about two private investigators naming Monique Tolbert and sending her pictures and reports of the Avatar. If the reports and picture are of the Avatar, then Sherelle should know that it's not Monique Tolbert, right? And if the pictures and reports are of Monica the Avatar, why does she still act like she hasn't seen the Avatar's face? As we watch the rest of the video, we will catch Sherelle and Perry in more lies because their agenda was to get revenge on Monica by any means necessary. This will be in 2 or 3 parts because that live stream was almost 2 hours long. Until next time.
Yeah, this probably her or whatever.
Yeah, I'm about to switch to the part 2 because we've already pretty much gotten through part. Well, we can watch the last little bit of it.
The reason I didn't get involved earlier is because I'm going through 2 lawsuits right now.
Even though I ain't really in the mood to keep on listening to Sherelle.
She's in over my head. I didn't want any more trouble. So you said the name that my private investigator had said, and this is months of, and you found it by yourself. I was like, she's really smart.
So Nosy is smarter and more skilled at investigating than 2 professional private investigators. And you also had 2 attorneys until one passed away, allegedly. I've already exposed Nosy's investigation as a sham with receipts, not talk. So, Sherelle, where are your receipts? If your 2 private investigators came up with the name Monique Tolbert, your investigation is a sham also, just like Nosy's. Tell me who you used so I can give them a call. Treat it like a referral or a recommendation.
So I started watching you then. I was like, oh my God. And she called into the show and I knew right away. That's her. That's my opinion. Right away I said, oh my God. Compared to what I know. And so then you uncovered a second name.
That's her is referring to Monique Tolbert, who is not the avatar.
Okay. Then you uncovered a second name. Okay.
Oop, she has reports and pictures, but she forgot her script. She forgot the names. She can't keep up with her own
So
lies.
that when their name popped up on there, he instigating like always.
The second name. It's the same names that I have for my private investigators. I have reports of them giving this to me. So this is not nothing I made up.
Let me be clear. That name, you got that name?
Yeah, I had got that name. So I said, okay. So you're getting first names. I'm like, oh my God, these are some of the same names that I'm getting. I said, it's only a matter of time when she gets to the dangerous names. So I called you. You didn't reach out to me. I called you.
Yeah.
And I said, I had the private investigators.
So, Sherelle reached out to Nosy first. Noted.
That's how I met you. I've known you for a minute.
Yes.
Wait.
So, Sherelle was talking to Nosy.
That's how you met her, but you knew her for a while. I'm confused.
See behind the scenes for a long time before they made this live stream. If Sherelle had already conducted her own investigation and was given names, then why was Nosy still doxing other random innocent people to find the avatar? And why were they saying that it was more than one avatar? Oh yeah, because they still wanted to keep the sham going. And why did they both end up with the name Monique Tolbert, who isn't the avatar? When 2 people are working together and one is kept a secret for a long time, it's for a reason. Clearly Sherelle saw this as an opportunity to get back at Monica. So she reached out to Nosy to help her out. Teaming up with someone to take down a common enemy is not new. Shout out to my new members, T. Harris, Lori Lynn, AMK, Waymaker Queen, Lovable and Bright, Sandra, Your Epic Channel and Betty Boop 54.
Okay, that's the last part of that one. I'm about to switch to part 2. So just give me a second. You can do all the things. Okay, here go part 2.
Sexy. Easiest 1, 2, 3. Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul
I swear that dusty wig pictures is hilarious.
But I'm not going to let you disrupt this investigation.
Yeah.
That's where the problem is. Listen, you want to be neutral, step aside. Be neutral. But don't try to disrupt this investigation. John, please get out of the way. Let us do this investigation.
And I'll say this.
Get out the way.
Just another quick point.
You can say that if you want. I'm gonna say I trust Sherelle. Before anybody even knew that I was talking to Sherelle, I was talking to Sherelle. Before anybody knew. So that's all I can say. I don't think she's doing no shady shit at all.
And that's what Nosy was saying. Like, most men don't get involved in women's arguments. That's number one. But especially a group of black women.
That's interesting because Sherry, I mean, Perry is always involved in women's business and is always fighting women for you, Sherelle. On top of that, he calls women of all races and ethnic groups bitches and hoes too. And isn't he involved in you and Monica's beef? Two black women? So, I guess Perry isn't like most men. Oop. Hey, you said it, not me, haha. He's always in women's business and fighting with them on your behalf. Also, just a quick add-in, everyone likes reality shows, both men and women, so I don't see anything wrong with men giving commentary on it. I'm just pointing out Sherelle's hypocrisy.
That are going at each other. We don't see what you're getting out of this. You're all in it. You're all in it. I'm asking you to step aside. But this is also another thing that I should address. So I had people behind the scenes coming forward saying she's trying to sabotage your career. She told me this, she told me that. I also do cover housewife shows. I would have some of the housewives reach out to me saying, Monica just made up 100% complete lie on me. Wow. Can you help me? Yeah.
Exactly, and that's what this was all about. You wanted revenge on Monica because you felt as if she was sabotaging your career and getting you blackballed. Both of you report on the housewives. Therefore, she was your competition. Monica had or has connections to Bravo housewives and you wanted to take her spot. You wanted to take her down because you felt as if she tried to sabotage your YouTube career and future hopes of being the next Wendy Williams. Haha. Look at this shirt from Sherelle's store. It says Sherelle's World, Hot Topics. So yeah, I was wondering where you got those bad wigs from. It's Wendy Williams, old wigs. Haha. I can't.
It almost felt like, and I can't speak for her.
I was just getting ready to say all of that. And she said
she was going to make up something. And it was really affecting people's lives. Okay.
Speaking of affecting people's lives, your lies affected innocent people's lives, Sherelle, especially Monique Tolbert's. You made up lies that affected families.
You see them on TV every day, and they give you a portion of their lives, and they might beef things up for the camera. But that doesn't mean they don't have personal lives. I can't say things like, this person's on drugs. Right. I can't say things like, oh, this person has another husband cheating on her and got another baby.
But you can say things like, my 2 private investigators and 2 attorneys gave me reports and pictures naming Monique Tolbert as the avatar. Also, that she is using a dead person's identity, that she's a scammer, that she's committing fraud with dozens of LLCs, and that she has 50 aliases, which were all lies.
You can't do that. Like, I tell gossip too, but sometimes it's something that's going to destroy a person's reputation. I'll hold that information back.
I beg to differ. You were perfectly fine with destroying innocent people's reputation without remorse or an apology. You moved on and your bad wig slid further back. revealing a hairline with no edges. Oops.
Yeah.
It sure did.
Yeah,
Number one is ain't nobody gonna want to work with you, and that's what started happening. So people start coming to me saying, we used to work with Monica, we ain't working with her no more.
Well, people shouldn't work with you either. I mean, look how you've damaged people with no remorse, accountability or apologies. Those people, including Dumb Nosy, were all just a stepping stone to getting what you wanted, revenge and more love from the Bravo housewives.
So she kind of started building a bad reputation behind the scenes too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go looking for these people. They would call me. Housewives would call in tears.
Wow.
She's saying this. She's saying this. Help me.
And what about Monique? Did you care about the harm that you caused to her and her family? And what about the other women and their families? You were around for a long time and were helping Nosy when she doxed other women besides Monique Tolbert.
So I would try to do like a rebuttal video or come out and tell the truth, but it's like,
cough, cough, lies. Are you even capable of telling the truth?
if it's more sensationalized, people just hang on to it and they think it's true. Also, I was being told, so she's got a couple housewives that hate her and was threatening to sue her.
You know what? Monique should sue you for defamation. Because you lied on her, Sherelle.
I don't know if they even want to say that part. And then this came from behind the scenes. Now I'm being told this. What she would do is make up a story.
Kind of like how you make up stories. Huh, Sherelle?
Mm-hmm. Put it on a blog that she made up. Okay. Then she would go with the story for herself. When people would say, if anybody questioned her, where did you get that story? Got it from this blog.
Yeah.
You're that blog.
Yeah. They have 2 views.
Huh?
And they have 2 views.
More than
Yeah.
Multiple people have said that she does that.
Yeah.
I've heard a few people say that she's done that. She's like her own fake source.
It's funny that you say that, Nosy, because that's exactly what you were doing during the sham investigation.
You were your own fake source. You would
You
email
would
yourself
email
things.
yourself things.
But how do they know that Monica do that though? If none of them is friends with her and none of them is around when she putting her stories together or whatever, how do they know she making up fake stories?
And you and Ashley were in on it. During the breakup live stream, Ashley kept popping up on live stream with username after username. So she keeps a lot of Google/YouTube accounts on
standby. More info will be coming out later. This will all be exposed.
Yeah. I'm like, that's
start running across some shit that come across. Oh, Deep River is talking about Nosy. Running Water talking about Nosy.
Yeah.
Who are these people? But it's just they create these things to create a illusion that everybody's against you. So
It wasn't illusion. Look at how many accounts were on Nosy's hit list. A lot of people didn't like her, and after she was terminated no one was going ham for her, not even the former panelists besides So Dumb, who has simmered down now. So, it's not an illusion, far from it.
Yeah. It's a sophisticated ran operation, and she's not involved alone, and she will...
Sophisticated ran operation, haha. Few child. And guess what? I'm actually sick of people talking about teams and operations. As this video shows and will continue to show, Sherelle and Perry teamed up with Nosy to take down Monica. Also, later on in this video So Dumb says that the panel teamed up to go against Monica and he's happy about Sherelle and Perry joining in. So, you mean to tell me that all of you can team up but it's not okay for others to team up? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I'm not teamed up with Monica and John Butt.
I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy that I've seen in this sector. People are okay with teams, just as long as it's beneficial for them. So stop with the team and operations mess. And in all honesty, maybe I should get a fucking team of people to match energies around this bitch. Y'all are on a team. Well, Marcella and Princess bounced. But still, all y'all, including Sean Mitra the fraudster, were in on the sham investigation, working together. So let's talk about your operation.
Destroy your life, especially if you're one of the housewives that she's lying about. So, go ahead.
I was going to say, that is not just, is there an echo still?
A little bit. I don't know why. Are you in the hallway somewhere?
I can't, he said. Are you in the hallway or somewhere? I don't know why that's funny to me, but anywho.
I'm in my place.
Okay, yeah, I don't hear it when I watch it.
Okay, I don't know, I kind of hear it, but.
Ask the chat, I don't think
Do y'all hear an echo?
You sound good now.
All right, they were saying yes, but maybe it stopped. It sounds like it stopped now.
I've never seen anything like it. There's two ways to make it on YouTube: hard work and honesty, or shadiness.
Or how about a mixture of both, which includes dragging innocent people into your internet beef and defaming, harassing, and bullying them for personal gain.
Yeah,
and never pay. So, and I used to cry. I'm not bad to say that. I would cry and be like, this woman's going to destroy me. And I don't know why. And I would cry all the time. Like, what is wrong with her? Why won't she leave me alone? And then
she's crazy.
Oh my, Nosy has the nerve to call someone crazy when she's a psychotic mermaid, and Sherelle is acting like such a victim, but she thought it was funny to drag innocent people and their families into YouTube mess. Everyone is crazy, but some clinically crazy in need of meds or a permanent straitjacket.
I just became her victim because I said no.
There's a lot of people that think that you and Monica are friends.
Okay, so what happened was I got COVID,
and I felt like I was going to die. I had never been that sick in my life. So after I had COVID, I said, I want to end this. I'm fighting with.
Wait, is it me? Or is either Nosy having a wardrobe change, or Sherelle is wearing the same shit and this is a whole different interview on the same thing? Like, wait, let me go back for a minute. Maybe I'm just tripping. Okay, yeah, I'm tripping. That was from a different interview where she had on something different. Okay. I'm like, wait.
With somebody for no reason that I know of. It's one thing if we're going at it, and I did something to you.
It's another reason if I'm going at it, and I don't know what I did to you.
But say I didn't want to be on your panel.
Yeah,
that's not a reason to go after someone. So I said to a mutual friend, I want to talk to Monica. I want to know why and my whole thing's been, why are you doing this? Why? Mm-hmm. Mutual friends reach out. She's not interested.
So she did a million things to try and take you down, but you reached out to a mutual friend to try and squash the beef? But that was before you realized how much of a scary person she was, or before you realized how many scary people were surrounding her? But the crazy thing about it is that you didn't seem afraid of her that day when you were yelling, show your face. Ha ha.
If I'm afraid of someone and who they're associated with, I'm not going to yell and scream at them like that. But anywho, that's y'all's beef. My issue is that you brought innocent people into this mess.
Okay, fine.
Like,
okay, whatever. And this is way before I had backed away, because I know she's dealing with people that scared the hell out of me. Yeah. So when the day was the day of, or maybe the day after the Plez thing that came out. A mutual friend said, Monica wants to talk to you, or I think you should talk. I can't remember how it was, because we had a house of people. We were
I would say, this person saying this, Carrie, what do you think? So every time I'm asking Carrie, what do you think? And he was like, well, what do you want? I said, I want to talk to her. I want to know. What is all this for? Because I don't know what's going on here. I still never got an answer why she's doing it. So she gets on the phone, and I said, I want to know, what did I do to you? And she made up some cockamamie story, but I don't remember what she said. And then I was like, I didn't do anything to me. She said, you did. And I said, what did I do to you? And she said, went on air. This is when we were arguing. We argued one time on air. We argued. Because I was like, how dare you call me a fraud and a fake for not revealing that I'm married. It's not like I made up a name. You know what I mean? Like, but you're sitting there behind an avatar. We don't even know who you are. She said, I tried to make her look bad or something like that. And I said, I don't remember saying that. She said, you said it. I said, okay, if I said that, I apologize. But I don't want to keep fighting with you. For no reason. I don't want to keep fighting with you. She said, okay. So that's how it went down. 2 minutes later, she said they need you to do me a favor. Now, we're mortal enemies. We just called the truth. Why don't you go on air?
Okay, you're mortal enemies, but you just called a truce? Do you mean immortal enemies or mortal? It doesn't make sense.
And say something nice about me. This is right after the plus fight. Immediately.
Who told you that?
Yeah. I said, hold on, let me check with my husband. You're not going to believe what just happened. He said, are you serious? She wants you to come on and say positive things about her. Now, Monica has two panels. Made friends with every enemy I ever had. That she thought I had beef with. And what people don't realize is, if except for one person, a lot of times the people that I have beef with, I'll go back later and try to straighten that out. I don't want a lot of people saying that I did them wrong.
Yeah. Right.
Where are they all at? Where are all the people that supported you? Why aren't they saying nice things about you?
And now Nosy doesn't have anyone going to bat for her either. Haha. In all honesty, you never know who has your back until shit hits the fan, so everybody needs to keep that in mind. Everyone. And also some people might not want to risk their own channel being affected because maybe they rely on it for income. I don't see Sherelle promoting Nosy to death. And the other panelists have moved away from Nosy's side, so dumb.
Go to your enemy?
Have you guys ever wondered that? I mean, seriously, I don't mean to cut you off, but has anybody ever wondered, where's her panelists that she embraced? Has any one of them came out to support her?
You know what? I think everybody backed away from her. 1, 2. What she did is classic narcissist behavior. She did the same thing with me. She sent me at least 5 emails. I'm just gonna say allegedly, but if she, I'm not saying allegedly.
Say allegedly. Say allegedly.
No. I want her to. I'm dying for this lawsuit. The Avatar Monica sent me at least 5 emails from people who were claiming that they are from Lake Charles, Louisiana.
All of those emails were fake and they were made to frame Monique Tolbert as the avatar. Monique is from Lake Charles and they thought they could fool everyone with those fake emails. In fact, throughout the investigation, Nosy would hop onto camera and post fake letters and fake emails and have people call in and pretend to be someone that knew Monique. It was all a sham and more evidence will be coming soon. Think about it, Nosy was get a lot of money from super chats, cash apps, AdSense and memberships from different platforms. This took her from a $2.99 hoe to an onion water hair care expert YouTuber cashing out. And Sherelle benefited too because more viewers tuned into her channel instead of Monica's.
And demanded that I apologize to her and saying that she's the pillar of the community and she's always cared about people and she's done so much good for people like Charles and I should be talking about her. I need to apologize. So she's always trying to demand praise from people.
Yeah.
So she asked me to go on.
Now, you said 5 emails from people.
Oh, and it went to 24 hours.
Okay, Now, where the hell she live? Mayberry? That's what we find 5 people? That's
No, you and your team typed those 5 fake emails and the emails are obviously fake at that. Why would 5 citizens from Lake Charles, Louisiana, email Nosy Ho right before she went on live stream that day? She planned that for content. Remember when Ashley accused Nosy of using her and their relationship issues for content too? Yep, Ashley said that Nosy was using her for content during that breakup live stream. Anyways, how convenient was it that 5 citizens from Lake Charles, Louisiana wrote praise letters for Monique Tolbert and emailed them to Nosy Ho, right before Nosy was scheduled to go on live stream. Nosy took advantage of the fact that viewers didn't care about seeing any receipts. They only went by her words. Did she ever show you the emails? Or just read them and tell you what they said? Same with the soror letter and cease and desist letter. Did she ever show you the LLC receipts or PPP loan receipts? Nope. And why do you think Nosy let the panel off the hook so easily? There was some tension but not the usual Nosy Ho drag. It's because there are skeletons beneath the surface that are surfacing one by one.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Listen. They said it was one of the people. This hurt. One of the emails went out to lunch with her, and they had to hold her hand while she cried. I'm like, I hope that this is a troll. I hope that this is not her. But when you look at the things that she's done, it really might be her. It really, she's crazy enough to do that.
So I said, okay, what? You want me to do what? No. I didn't even call her back. I told your friends that's not smart. It makes no sense. If Monica has been harassing me all this time
for 8 months,
what sense do it make for her to be on the downward spiral? For me to come up and support her and say what a great, I'm supposed to forget everything that happened?
Okay, if you're new, you're going to be lost in this video. I'll give a quick rundown, but it's too much to explain. If you're behind, catch up on here or on messydani.com. Basically, when they talk about Monica in this video, they are saying that Monique Tolbert, an innocent woman in Lake Charles, Louisiana, is Monica the Avatar, even though she isn't. So all the bad things that they're saying is being pinned on Monique. Sherelle lied about hiring private investigators and 2 attorneys who gave her pictures and reports naming Monique Tolbert as the Avatar. This led to a witch hunt on Monique. Also, even though Sherelle said her team of investigators and
the funniest thing was she said that her investigators now found that stuff, but then she turned around and said one of them died right after because it took so long to find the stuff. Girl, look. Do y'all believe that the detective died while looking for that information?
Attorneys gave her names. She still sat idly
and look at Marcella.
Nosy dots other women besides Monique as well as anyone that they thought was associated with all about the tea. And they were about to go after school boy and Wiley until I interrupted their sham. They were about to go after them because Wiley was on Monica's show and because they thought schoolboy was still down with Monica. I don't know if she is or isn't, but either way, what does it matter? Nosy was pissed about it and threatened to go after her until her plans were derailed. Oop.
It made no sense. Nothing made any sense. So fast forward after I talked to Nosy and all of this, Nosy came out and said, "Are you friends with Monica?" I said, "Friends with Monica? What? I'm mad. What are you talking about? Am I friends with Monica? Didn't I just tell you the story? Like, how am I friends with Monica?" She said, "It's going around that you're friends with Monica." I think Monica's putting that out there. I am not. How am I going to endure all of this that she's created? The hell that she's put me through. I'll be a damn idiot. And that's when I said enough is enough. Like,
well, Sherelle, let me say this. And I think if she's spreading that word, even in her demise, she's still trying to bring you down, okay?
Few child, y'all got beef out here in these YouTube streets. Whoa. So yeah, other people were obviously and clearly drug into an ongoing beef, or whatever. Nosy was used, but she isn't innocent because she was also in on the planning and scheming, and she was the mouthpiece. I'm saying that she was used because she didn't realize the level that Sherelle would go to take Monica down. She didn't realize that Sherelle was using her as an attack dog, scapegoat and fall guy, haha. Sherelle is the mastermind, but she tries to play dumb by saying, "Oh Nosy, you're smarter than me. Oh Nosy, you figured it out faster than 2 professional private investigators and 2 attorneys. Oh, you're doing such a great job, Nosy." Perry also praises Nosy and cheers her on. I'm so dead. Cheer on the stupid person while they do your dirty work and take all the blame. Oh wait, I saved the video and now you're going to get some of the blame too, Sherelle and Perry, the masterminds. If you watch movies you know that there's always a brain, hidden in the shadows while the low-hanging fruit is doing the dirty work. The brain works behind the scenes and only comes out at the end of the film or when it's safe to do so. At this point in time, Nosy had viewers and even some creators believing the sham, so Sherelle and Perry thought it was a great time to come out from behind the shadows and reveal that they've been helping out behind the scenes. Throughout the sham investigation, Nosy would allude to the fact that someone was in her ear, telling her terrible things about Monica, but wouldn't say who. The mastermind scenario also plays out in real life, where the big guy makes the little guy the fall guy, or the scapegoat.
Why haven't she mentioned her previous panelists, as being her friend? But she didn't choose you. She attacked you for 8 months, okay? Yeah. So let's keep this real, right? 8 months. But she thought, oh, now I need her help. She can do this. But where was the faithfulness that she had on her panelists? Not a damn one. And I know we don't want to get too deep into it, but not a damn one has spoke up in her defense.
If they spoke up, it's like she did this, she did that. She's not this good of a person. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
And where are the people vouching for Nosy besides the fake woke panel girl and So Dumb? Oh yeah, and Sherelle a couple times, but not enough for all the damage they've done, haha. They don't want that mess on their channel. I remember when Nosy came on their channel before and they tried to calm her down. I'm dead. All the panelists and even Sherelle won't let anyone act a fool on their channel. They go elsewhere for the screaming matches, doxing and bullying. Gotta keep that channel up and running. Follow the money, hunty.
And that was the final talk, because I said, who would say that? It has to be Monica. Yeah. I have not talked to her since. I did not do that damn video she asked me to do. What am I going to come out and say? How am I going to vouch for you? That don't make any sense.
Yep.
And you guys know, I don't know if you know this, like.
Oh, go ahead.
I could be really nice because at the core of my personality, I'm silly. I have a temper. I will cuss you out quick.
You know what I think? I think what we see on camera is the fake. The camera is rolling persona. And the true you is what Perry dishes out. He's your mouthpiece that goes off for you. That's why you laugh at his antics. The true you is the tempered, sneaky person that would love to behave like Nosy. Didn't you call someone a house nigga or something like that? Anyways, based on how easily you moved on after causing so much damage, you're not a nice person at all. You're money hungry and willing to step on next to be the next Wendy Williams, and give hot topics.
I really will. I mean, it did. What am I supposed to say? Lie and act like the last 8 months did not happen. It was so much going on. So Housewives have been calling me saying, Sherelle, clear my name, please. So I said, I'm going to go on Nosy's show. So I told Nosy I was coming on before I started consulting with people behind the scenes. When I started communicating, saying, I'm getting ready to go on Nosy's show, people will say, can you clear my name? Let them know she makes up stories. Yeah. Just bold-faced lies. And you don't know what it feels like to be in that shoe, in that other end. If you tell somebody that I gave my daughter drugs, right, people gonna look at me crazy. Right. And you can't do that to people. That's hard. When that happened, the person that happened called me in tears. Yeah. Saying this woman is trying to ruin me. Yeah. Right. Now I give stories all day long. Because that's what I do. I gossip column. Me too. But what I don't do is lie. Yeah. You don't have to lie. You can just give your opinion.
Sure, what the problem is, when these people come in and they fabricate a little bit.
Woo child, let me speed this up because it's all just venom and beef, haha. It's clear that Sherelle and Perry had a vendetta against Monica. I'm just playing what she said just in case anyone can point out other lies that I missed.
And get these big numbers and then add some more to it. Then they become the Inquirer, right? So every day, you would not buy the Inquirer if they don't got a top news, Michael Jackson looking like a monkey or whatever on the page. So they started to create these things. That's what she was doing.
Yeah, and making a lot of enemies doing it behind the scenes. Because listen, you know this, Nosy. We get things from articles or sometimes they leak stories too. But no one's gonna want to work with you. Yeah. For that dance, like, I don't mess up my connections. Yeah. And even if they have a moment, a down moment, and they say, don't say this. But this is, I won't say it. I only do stories with permission. And you know exactly what I'm gonna say. And if you want me to leave this part out, I'm gonna leave this part out. But I ain't just gonna make up nothing on nobody. Yeah. So she just developed a team of people. So what you can do is befriend a lot of bloggers. So she went around and she had all of these smaller bloggers. None of the bigger, these small ones, get together, tell bold-faced lies. Oh, Sherelle doesn't help. Sherelle is jealous of people. She doesn't help anyone. How many people have I had on my damn panel? How many people do I let call into my channel?
Yeah.
Like, okay. And Sherelle, let me answer this. How many people have she really truly brung on her panel that has a successful channel now? And look at the people you brung on that have one. So it's a person like that. Now she might bring on somebody that already have a channel that was successful, but then in my opinion, let's keep it real, she was only using them to get to their platform.
Oh, the people that she bring on with numbers, yeah.
I feel like her panel members that were on when she went off on Plans, I have promoted them more than she ever did, and they were her panel members.
Right. And Sherelle and Barry used Nosy for her platform. This live stream full of lies was on Nosy's channel to help fuel the fire and give credence.
Exactly. She's a very selfish, nasty narcissist. I can't wait for her to be completely exposed.
Now, how can a narcissist call another person a narcissist?
Oh, Nosy, you just took the words right out of my mouth. You need to be completely exposed, you sociopathic narcissist.
Let me kill it some more. Everybody that's here, go subscribe all about the tea. Now, I'm saying Sherelle didn't say it, Harry didn't say it. I want all the smoke with that whore. Do not watch that. Every time you watch that channel, you're funding terrorism.
That was a reach. Your arms are broke from the...
She wanted all the smoke with her up until she thought she had her channels terminated.
Reach. How is watching all about the tea, a gossip blog funding terrorism. She's nuts. But yeah, she talks like this to scare gullible people. Just like Great Value, who tells everyone to not leave comments on my channel because I can hack them. Haha. All of that is to scare gullible people into not supporting another channel.
Every time you click on that bitch video, you are funding terrorism. That money laundering, what's them loans called that I should have gotten? That PPP loans, LLCs. Every time you watch, you are helping that bitch to launder money, and you are funding terrorism. Stop watching. I don't give a fuck if she get on that butt naked. I will stream it from my channel. Don't click on her channel.
And I also too, Nosy, a lot of the housewives are watching. They want you to succeed because she has destroyed their lives and their livelihood and their reputations. And that's what they were begging me. When you come on there, let them know she's made up complete stories.
Yeah.
Sherelle, you lie too much, and so does Nosy. Can't believe anything you all say because you lied on innocent people with no remorse, accountability, or remorse.
Out of nowhere. And they'll try to defend themselves and nobody believes them.
Yeah.
But like, oh, my husband's not cheating. You know how they do. But she put those stories out there for clicks and views.
Yeah.
But this is a person that's terrorizing people. She stalks people. She sends a lot of emails under multiple different names. So why wouldn't we believe that she would lie about people's relationships for clicks and views? There's a desperation to funnel money to that YouTube channel because that's the cover up. The YouTube money.
Yeah.
But what's really going down. So when you're desperate, you can't just get on there and just talk about, well, this is what happened today. She needs to act like she got some real exclusive insiders.
Exactly. Exactly.
Get as many people as she can to that YouTube channel so that she can continue to fund the illegal shit that she's doing.
Exactly.
Of course she would lie. Of course she would lie.
This sounds a lot like you all were doing. Making up stories to get more clicks and views. Most of the stuff that was said during Nosey's investigation was a sham. Where are the receipts that prove any of what she is saying? I'm sorry, but I need receipts and not just the word from a clinical person. Anyone can talk all day long, but where are the receipts?
Exactly.
Another
and you know
thing
what, though,
is-
with Nosy and Sherelle, let me say this, right?
Yeah.
Off the top of it, I mean, because like, you guys went live yesterday. My hotline and DM was blowing up.
Freaked her out.
Oh. Why are you messing with Nosy? She's a troublemaker. No, Monica is, okay? And then people, the naysayers can come out to Sherelle and Nosy.
And say, oh, they wrong about it. But you know what? Why is she hiding? And then she's going to come across, Sherelle, I can't believe you guys hid your marriage. Not
It's crazy that they actually think Nosy ain't messy, but Monica is. How is Nosy not messy, but Monica is? And Nosy done been in more beef with more people than Monica have.
At one time we ever hid a marriage. People ask her, you married? Yep. Now, have you seen my wife? I haven't brought her on camera with me.
Mm-hmm. Sherelle said the same thing. But she made a big deal out of it when she's sitting there behind a damn Charlie Brown avatar.
Perry.
Wonk, 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 wonk. You know what I'm saying? Some bullshit. Right.
Yeah. She tried to put us on blast and she was like, you lied to these people. They are hurt. They are hurt. You lied to them. We went at it on YouTube. I was like, hurt. I said, what's your husband doing?
She act like you
that I lied. I hurt a lot of people by lying to the public, not telling them that we were married. What I did do was protecting my husband's identity because he didn't want none of this. This was me. I kept asking him, come in. So he didn't want the two to be tied together because now it's Sherelle and Perry. I'll be accountable for everything he said. And he got a mouth on him. And so I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's not just say we're married. But our panel knew we were married, and my team knew we were married. It wasn't like a hidden secret. But if I start telling everybody, then when you put it out there, you can't take it back. So then they're gonna start
doing what they did.
Where do they live?
What do you own?
Woo, child, the lies she told, because that was a secret. I did not know they was married, going live from separate bedrooms. I did not know that, honey. That was a secret.
Sir, deep diving into our background.
Okay, so you want privacy and you don't want people putting your business online and digging into your business. But you thought it was funny when Nosy was doxing innocent people and you helped her behind the scenes. You also said you won't allow anyone to stop the investigation.
But I'm not going to let you disrupt this investigation.
Yeah.
That's where the problem comes. Listen, you wanted me to neutral, step aside, be neutral.
Mm-hmm.
But don't try to disrupt this investigation. John, please get out of the way. Let us do this investigation.
And I'll say this.
Get out the way.
Just another quick point.
It's none of your business. You know, I used to didn't do other people, but then I started saying, you gotta know who you're dealing with. And that's why I had the private investigators and the attorney, 2 attorneys. One died in the process.
Oop, busted. She said the attorney as in one, singular, and then caught herself and said 2 attorneys, plural. And look how she keeps saying that one died in the process all matter of factly. And if she's saying that one of the private investigators died in the process, then why does she later say that 2 private investigators gave her reports on the avatar? Did they die in the process or not? Or is she saying that one of the attorneys died in the process? If she had the information already, and was helping Nosy, then why was Nosy continuing to dox other people after teaming up with Sherelle? And why go through all this trouble and not sue someone or something or do anything with the information? Didn't she say that she wanted a husband's name or something that she could drop? She covers up this lie by saying she backed off because Monica is scary, haha. Oh, I'm so afraid of Monica. I can't.
And it took you not as long as it took us. It took us a long time to get to the bottom because
notice how Sherelle is dumbing herself down as well as the private investigators and attorneys. She expects us to believe that a team of private investigators and attorneys took a longer time than Nosy to come up with information. Information that turned out to be false.
You would think you've got her. Okay, this is her. But why is her last name? Why is she associated with this person? Why are all these LLCs? Why are you taking on an identity of a dead person? It just was bewildering.
Right.
And they couldn't make it make sense, and they're professionals. That's why I say you're real smart.
We need that body language guy. Ha ha. Look at how Sherelle always seems to be searching for answers or trying to figure out what to say. Stuff like this should be easy to recall. Quit the lies and dramatics. Oh, yeah, it's lies. Also,
I swear you could tell when Sherelle trying to figure something out in her head because she looked like she looking at the damn ceiling. That's why I started showing my face sometimes, so them motherfuckers would not start thinking I was a damn avatar.
He's inflating Nosy's airhead again. Ha ha.
I see you.
Sherelle.
I see you.
I see
She
you.
was like putting it together way faster than we did. And I don't think I could have did it by myself without
It's too time consuming. If a person got 50 aliases for their last name, it's hard to track them down.
Okay, let's use logic. Why would someone have 50 aliases for a last name? That person would have to get married 49 times for that to happen. One name would be their maiden name and the other 49 would be their married name. Now, here is the thing, I know he probably was just being funny, but gullible people took it seriously, and by saying a large number he made it seem as if something funny was going on. As I've shown in previous videos, Monique and Kenya only have a maiden name and married names, that's it, and it's not a lot. That can happen if you have been married more than once. That's not a crime.
Really?
I have to give credit to my subscribers, though. It wasn't just me. My subscribers do not play. My subscribers will find a needle in a damn haystack. It was all of us. We all came together and was putting things together.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I'm telling you, it came across and it was explosive because I would find myself sitting there like, well, should I do my little hot topics or whatever I would do, my little hotline? I was like, no, I get caught up to Nosy for 5 hours straight. 5, not 4.
We was over here and we was picking through all that whole business, and I'm not done. I'm still looking for her mama. I think I know who her mama is, but we gonna reach out to the mother. I'm reaching out to everybody.
Yeah, you did all this stuff to the wrong people too, you bird brain. You're a crazy stalker and that's why you're terminated now. Oop. Then you have the nerve to play victim. Oh why me, oh why me, oh I was just trying to help people on my channel. Oh I hate kids but I want to help the Costco girl who is also a kid. Clout chasing hoe.
Most of your jet tweets and retweets are about not getting credit for helping her out. Why do you need to be mentioned for helping her? Clout. Oh, I'm a black lesbian. They terminated me because I'm...
I was still looking to find the video of her actually crying. I still can't find it nowhere. I wonder if she struck everybody who posted it.
Black and a lesbian. No, ma'am, it's because you're a stalking ass.
She's a coward. She's a coward. She's a classic coward narcissist.
Something right.
And one that's so sick that seriously would never stop until she stopped.
Yeah. Because even in alleged truth, let's just say she was cooking. That's the worst thing she did. There's a sickness there. That's beyond that. Like I was not harming your operation, whatever you got going on. It was your business.
Yeah.
All I did was tell you no, and you flip out and really tried to take me down, really tried to destroy me. Let's say I had somebody on my panel that left. I'm going to go befriend them. Come tell your story.
By the way, this was Ashley on that Cafe page, troll account, one of many. So she wrote this on a troll avatar account, while talking about another avatar, haha. And Nosy knows Ashley is behind this page. Ashley commented, the cartoon is a coward. Come on out avatar, it's over.
For what?
She became obsessed with you.
She did. She's weird. She's weird. Yeah, she's sick. She's very sick. And, you know, that's my opinion. That's how, and I wanted to come forward because I thought, well, I could help Nosy behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yep, keyword help. So you helped Nosy behind the scenes, not just watched her. Oop. So you helped Nosy to dox innocent women, to harass them and to defame them? And you said that Monica was obsessed? Oh, okay. It looks like you were so obsessed with getting revenge that you went over and beyond to take her down. Sherelle, I bet you and Sherry laughed to death at your shenanigans thinking that it was a well laid out plan that would never come to light. Oop. The reason Sherelle admitted to helping was because she thought it was safe to do so at that point, and she also wanted Monica to know that she was involved in taking her down. So she wanted credit for taking down her enemy. In fact, some killers only got caught because they ran their mouth to someone about their murder, to brag and to boast about it.
But that wasn't working either because she studied putting out lies. When you stand that I like, you know I don't like you. You know I'm your number one enemy. What are you talking about? Right. She did it for self-gain. She wanted to make it seem like, well, not everybody don't like me. It's just Nosy. No, it's everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, what's very odd to me is that all these people that help you come after me, they would do things like all go on at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
To take away from my numbers, right?
They have blocked 3 hours out.
Doing the same.
You go now.
Topics.
You go now. Then you go after.
Yeah.
Just because if that way you can benefit from a show just came off, and you know, because Sherelle only go an hour.
Wow, this is crazy. All this damage to people's real life over some dumb internet shit. Oh, that person went on when I went on. Oh my, the lengths people will go to for money.
But they do the same things to other people, especially Nosy. She'll go on when Monica going on just to make sure her mermaids ain't over there.
You will never hear me say anything nice about her. I don't like her. Yeah, point blank, period.
She wants people to believe that y'all have made because she, after the way people got on her about how she did plays, she wanted to make it seem like, well, you know, I'm not that bad of a person. Look, me and Sherelle are cool again.
Yeah. Oh, no, not a chick. Never. I think she's got a mental problem. Something's wrong with her. It's different if you have a beef with somebody and we're just, I don't know. Right. I wanted to interview this person and you wanted to interview her and then you got the interview and I didn't and I'm mad. That's okay. Fine.
That's crazy.
I'm going to take you down. I'm going to go to other bloggers. I'm going to go to people, your contacts. I don't know people you don't even know before you even get to know them and dog you out. Like, what is wrong with you? And I really would hear him. I'm making this. Would be like, why she gonna leave me alone?
No. And that's the thing. And at the time, nobody knew that this real Monica was, because everybody else think, oh, she's so great. The panelist that never spoke up for her in her defense, or I won't even say spoke up to her in her defense, never said a damn thing. Why not? Either you to the left or you to the motherfucking right. But you're bullshitting. But say something. Yeah, she gave you this platform when you ran to her and you going here to her for this and that. But all of them, like crickets, just quiet. Like what's we did.
People that did speak up and the people that did speak up didn't say good things about her. Yeah, they were like, you did this, you did that, you did this, and nobody stood up in her defense.
Nobody. Not a one panel now. Not one. And I'm talking, she had a couple panels, not one. And everybody knows who these people are, not one.
And they own every damn day, not one.
Yeah.
And the reason why we didn't do it, because we know if we come out there and do this, they'll think, oh, there goes Sherelle bullying somebody. No, we want people to see the real for their damn self. Nosy, thank you.
Actually, you did do it, but behind the scenes. You helped behind the scenes because you didn't want Monica or anyone to know that you were involved.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Because if you wouldn't have came along and said it, that's, oh, Sherelle being a bully.
Thank you so much, Nosy, for doing our dirty work for us. We finally got revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All about the tea is really spiking hot. She's a fucking liar.
Yeah.
Okay? And let's keep that shit real. Okay? That's what she is. Okay? Yeah. And we got the person. We just, hey, that's her.
That's her.
That's her.
So when we say that's her, we're talking about the person that joined my channel, Monique Tolbert.
And there you have it, folks. This whole live stream, full of lies, was to frame, bully, defame and harass an innocent woman named Monique Tolbert as the avatar. All the vile things and accusations made were pinned onto Monique Tolbert in front of over 50,000 viewers. Sherelle and Barry co-signing this led to even more harassment, stalking and bullying of Monique, her friends and family on and offline. And by saying that 2 private investigators and 2 attorneys gave her the name Monique Tolbert, Sherelle convinced those viewers that Monique Tolbert was the avatar, a criminal and someone to be very afraid of. They even had people stalking her in real life, in her city, and at work. And now, Sherelle and Barry are moving on like they aren't involved. Not on my watch.
Oh my God, that day when it happened, I was expecting, oh, okay, they got him. And you were saying, I don't know, I think it was you and Debonair just talking about it. He was saying, that's her. And I was like, yeah, they got her. When she called in and she was huffing and puffing, like, no, that's not me. Like she was in a panic.
Yeah.
Just call in.
Why would the real Monica call into Nosey's channel? If she wanted to reveal who she was, why wouldn't she go on livestream on her own channel to collect the coins? It's clear that Monique was a woman that was trying to clear her name. How do you expect someone to act when they're on a live stream with strangers that are accusing them of being someone that they aren't, someone that they clearly hate? I surely doubt that anyone put in such a position would remain 100% calm, cool and collected.
I never heard of YouTube. I never heard of YouTube.
Yeah, I never heard of YouTube, and we all know anybody that
her name.
You gotta put your name in the thing, and if you put it in,
it'll come up automatically.
Wrong. If you watched my other videos about So Dumb, you'll see that isn't true about StreamYard. So Monique was telling the truth.
And he just freaked her out. She didn't understand, and then now she got Alzheimer's.
And her husband left her ass. The husband walked off and left her. That's not a normal thing for a husband to do when someone is telling your wife, hey, someone's using your identity then with these LLC.
No, her husband tried to talk to you and So Dumb like mature adults, and you kept disrespecting them with foul language. He said that they were Christians. Y'all were the ones being disrespectful and making false accusations, and stop acting like a black Karen. No one owes you anything, not even a conversation or an explanation. You're a $2.99 hoe, not the damn police, so have a fucking seat, over there on Twitch, oop.
He walked off and left her ass.
Nosy, you know why that husband left? He figured, shit, we finally got busted. Let me go out and have me a drink, because we won't be living here tomorrow.
Yeah. He just got that truck. That man he tried to, because he want to keep that money coming in. Allegedly, he's involved. Listen, y'all not saying it. I'm Nosy Whole Live is saying this. Now, allegedly, the husband is involved in some drug trafficking and going on too. He got the trucking company. He got the LLC, the PP loan money, and allegedly he's driving and transporting some things that is not legal too.
Defamation, all said to make someone sound like a monstrous criminal for clout, clicks and views. Do you know how much money Nosy was making off of this? One of her paychecks from YouTube was 13 grand and the other one was 18 grand, and that's for 1 month. That's not including Cash Apps, Venmo and PayPal and Patreon and whatever else she had. So yeah, she's a hustler and found a way to scam people besides by selling overpriced Ho Academy classes.
So he tried. He got on here and said, well, what's going on? What is an avatar? And after a minute, he saw the jig was up. He just walked off and left her ass by herself. That bitch got hung up and called back. That's how desperate she was to prove.
Yeah, she
that
did.
Bitch called back. I said, this bitch is bad.
Okay.
She was desperate to prove that y'all had the wrong person, and look, you were still disrespecting her weeks after she called in.
The whole thing, if it didn't go down on camera, you wouldn't
I'm back now. I'm on the other phone.
And this is the cousin, girl. The cousin that called you and told you about the live, but you haven't talked to her in a long time, so you don't know her number, but she just called you. You just happen to have a cousin call you and tell you about the moment that I show your picture.
When you're on live stream posting numbers and Facebooks, people are going to call those numbers and go to that Facebook at the same time that you are, dummy. And Monique said that her cousin called her through Facebook Messenger. Thousands of people watch your lives, and a lot of those people called the numbers you posted and went to the Facebooks you posted, and searched whatever you searched, dummy. Some did it to be nosy, others to warn people, and others to harass. Lastly, why would the cousin want to give out her info or come on live stream? People would be dumb to give nosy any info on them or get involved in that mess. Also, who speaks or stays in contact with all their cousins? You might stay connected as friends on social media, but not day to day unless you're super close. Again, a lot of Nosy's investigation was just speculation. She barely if ever showed concrete evidence or proof of anything.
The whole thing is just, I've never experienced anything like this.
Yeah.
Now I'm used to a school fight, where you talk, yo mama, no, yo mama, but this crookedness I've never experienced.
No, I get
like,
it, but
what?
You know what got me though, Sherelle, though, is when my cousin just called me. I had my daughter that hooked me up with YouTube, and I just wrote my name in here, but I'm gonna say I didn't. But I don't know my cousin's phone number.
Yeah, the whole thing was bizarre.
I mean, don't you? She got called. She just called you, right?
Her cousin called her through Facebook Messenger. She said that.
It's there. She called you, but she don't know her cousin's phone number. See, that's what a person do when they go to a panic attack. When they realize I'm caught, the rationale is not there.
No, when someone is doxxed and falsely accused and comes online to clear their name in front of thousands of people while two people so dumb and nosy disrespect them, they're going to be shocked and confused about what's going on. She even showed her notepad of where she jotted down notes about what was being said about her. And then when she called her cousin, y'all wanted the cousin to come on live stream and show herself? Why would she do that? If y'all were harassing her cousin Monique, then y'all would harass her too. And why does anyone nosy or anyone watching making accusations an explanation? Y'all harassed random people and then wanted them to come on live stream for more clicks and views, and even when people came on your live stream you still didn't believe anything they said. And lastly, she offered to show two total strangers her identification card. Now, that should have told you that you were dealing with an older country couple, because who would show two strangers their ID? So anywho, y'all are crazy. Acting like black Karens.
They just lose all composure.
Yeah.
And then she's sitting there throwing some voodoo on Nosy and shit. I don't know what you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
And I threw that shit right back. I threw that shit right. I told her I'm from Louisiana too, bitch. I threw that shit right back on her ass.
And that's another reason that Nosy hates Monique.
Monique is an older black
Christian woman just like her mother. And they're both from Louisiana. Also, for other reasons that Nosy typically bashes black.
That's that slow shit. That's that slow in the head shit. How the fuck she put roots on you over a live video? If they don't stop damn playing out here in these streets like this.
Black women for. And look how Sherelle and Barry are laughing at this and enjoying inflicting damage onto someone else just to get back at Monica. They know good and damn well that their team of private investigators and attorneys didn't say that Monique Tolbert was the avatar.
I don't believe they ever even had one. I don't believe they had no private investigator.
She tried that shit.
I don't even believe private investigators are sitting up wasting their damn time on YouTube.
Well, 3 of your channels were terminated. So I guess you put spells onto yourself, nosy heifer. Haha.
These folks, just like that man did on The Wizard of Oz. All right, It's me. I'm the witness.
Yeah.
That's what he did. He had to surrender. Yeah.
I mean, there's other stuff too, but if I said it, it would get other people involved. I'm strictly telling my story right now.
Tell me and I'll say it.
Yeah, it's a lot of other stuff, but you know, a lot of people.
Oh, you can tell me and I'll say it. Okay, Nosy, she did that throughout the investigation, you dummy. She said stuff to you and you came on camera and said it. You did her dirty work like the mouthpiece that you are.
People don't want to get involved with this because it's messy, but that's why I'm thankful that you're doing what you're doing.
Exactly. No one wanted to get involved with this messy stuff. So why do you think everyone refused to go on Nosy's live stream besides 2 people, a victim's son and Monique? And look how thankful Sherelle and Perry are that Nosy did their dirty work for them.
If it's not you, not me, it's going to be somebody else. That's just who she is.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, you know, what she did to me was just, I didn't catch on right away. I suffered through it for a long time. And then when I got the private investigator.
Okay, notice how she says investigator as in singular and then in the next breath she switches to 2 investigators. If you have 2 investigators you will always remember that and say investigators, plural. So, yeah, she keeps messing up.
I was shocked. Because it took a long time, because we were like, I thought it would be something they could look up real quick. And then it was like, why can't we find out who owns this blog? Why is it
behind all these names? And it's still, a lot of it still is not making sense.
It didn't make sense because it was a sham investigation and you were trying to pin the wrong person as the avatar. Point blank, simple. But keep listening, folks. The truth about where Nosy got some of her data, information is going to come out.
There's definitely more than one person involved in it.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Somebody from the All About the Tea Instagram page. I think So Deb wants to join.
Okay.
I think he's on his way. Yesterday, somebody from the All About the Tea Instagram page went live from the beach in the Bahamas, and the hand that they showed was damn near as dark as me. And I'm just trying to figure out what is something going on. Monique Tolbert is absolutely involved.
Okay, at this point Nosy is confused about Monique Tolbert being the avatar because Monica the avatar went on Instagram live on the beach and her skin complexion was darker than Monique Tolbert's complexion. Perry and Sherelle's face says it all.
They are worried about it. So Perry stops Nosy from speaking on it further by making up a stupid story. I mean, he has to do something before she ruins the takedown of Monica.
Nosy, let me tell you something. Like this person we talking about, this criminal, allegedly, is very calculated, right? So when they do things, they gonna show us somebody else's thing. They gonna show Perry's fingers on it.
Yeah.
But they doing the talking. So it throws you off the track. It's like somebody jumping through the river when the dogs chasing them so they lose their scent. That's basically what is going on.
Somebody wants me to say this.
Very. What a crock of bullshit. You know damn well that was stupid as heck. That's what happens when you lie. After a while the truth will come out and then you'll have to lie again to cover up that lie, and then the lies will sound stupid and elaborate. Like there's more than one avatar. A nighttime avatar and a daytime avatar. When it's clearly the same voice during the day and night as well as on the beach. And then, oh yeah, she went live on the beach and showed someone else's hands when you can see the person's reflection in a TV too, and see that it's not Monique. So yeah, Nosy is questioning this, but Perry wants her to stick to what has already been said. I mean, he's not trying to say he's wrong about Monique Tolbert. If he does that, then it will expose the entire live stream as a lie at the investigators and the attorneys. So Nosy, stick to the script. Please don't expose me and Sherelle as conniving pathological liars.
So there came a point when a group of housewives said, we're tired of her. We want to sue her. That's when they found out about this other person that's a criminal that was connected, the other two.
And of course, Sherelle's strategy is to switch the topic away from the hands and back to how she wants the live stream to go.
So the housewives know what is going on to a lot of them, and they feel victimized, and they even thought about suing her, but that's when all of that other stuff came in, that stuff I told you about, and they can't sue her now.
Why?
Because the company told her, Bravo said no. We're not going down that road. So it's a lot that's going on, and they've complained publicly about it, and
yeah.
When they found out.
Okay, so if the housewives can't sue her, then what was all the fuss about needing her address? Also, if you have two private investigators who had already given you reports, that should have also given you an address. So what was the point again? Plus didn't ask for an address either, and Plus is a lawyer, so why would she need unprofessional, unasked for help? And the thing that makes all of this a lie is that Sherelle and Barry are stating that two PIs and two attorneys gave them the name Monique Tolbert.
That has always been my question as well. Why are they going so hard about this when not even Pledson said anything after that time she came out in that lab with Monica? After that, she ain't said nothing else. She went on about her business. So how is everybody else so upset more than her with Monica? I mean, it's fine not to like somebody, but to go this far?
Bert as the avatar.
Too, that there's more to this story. They was like, damn.
So we know that is from New Jersey.
And did you see how Sherelle changed the subject from the hands that clearly did not belong to Monique Tolbert? Yep.
That person.
Yeah, they know all about her. They know all about that person. And I'll give you more details about that. So they all know, and they backed up kind of like I did, because it's like, we want to do all this, it's when it takes time out of your day, you got to be dedicated to it. And then I just want to fight.
Why would they need to take time out of their day when they can't sue? Also, don't the housewives have enough money to hire their own professional investigator? I'm sure they wouldn't co-sign Nosy, an unprofessional who doxed dozens of people. Tell me what housewives agreed to this or were okay with this. Wait. This is just another way for you to validate lies. You're using attorneys to validate your lies, PIs to validate your lies, and anonymous housewives to validate your lies. How about you show some receipts that prove that your team named Monique Tolbert as the avatar even though she isn't? How about you take some accountability for what your lies have done? And the damage caused. I'm not asking you if you lie. I know that you lied because Monique Tolbert is not the avatar, and no PI or attorney would lie and tell you that. Their license can be revoked or they can be disbarred/penalized for that. You're lying.
A verbal fight. I don't want to die. I don't.
You don't
want
all the stabbing. Yeah, no stabbing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I just want a verbal fight. That's all I wanted. And then I didn't want the verbal fight to last long. Yo mama, we're done. But all of this, I wasn't looking for. And I didn't know it would go on like that. But you're definitely not lying about who she is. I got the same reports from my private investigators.
Oh, but we already know that Monique is not the avatar, so Nosy was lying, and if you got the same reports as Nosy, then you're lying too. Also, based on Sherelle's body language and facts presented in my previous videos, she's lying big time right there. A body language expert would explain why, but yeah, she's lying. Also, in the following clips, pay attention to what Sherelle says about her reports and who she gave her reports to.
All of those names was the same, because I thought it was funny at first until y'all start getting close to home. And I was like, oh my God.
So you thought her doxing, bullying and harassment of innocent people was funny, but you were big mad when someone revealed that you were married? Okay, I got it. It's all fun and games until it's you and your family being targeted. Everyone from Nosy to Miko have been crying and playing victim after all the shit they've done. Payback's you fuckers. Ha ha.
What's up,
Hi,
so man?
Debonair.
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening?
That was her, man. That was her.
Yeah, I heard.
Yes.
There's other people. We gonna find it. I'm gonna find them too.
The whole thing, I couldn't make a story up like this. Is
Actually, you can and you did. You also keep doing the thing where players throw things out
See,
into
here
the air
comes
that
so
no one
many
asked
there.
them.
Thing was throw
Oh, I'm
things
not
out into
making
the
this
air
up.
that no one
I
asked
can't
them.
make a story
Oh,
up
I'm
like
not making
this.
this up.
Guilty
Can't
much?
make a story
really
up
when I
like
thought,
this. Guilty
okay, I'm
much?
just gonna find
Really, when I
out who
thought,
this person
okay,
was.
I'm
I
just gonna
thought
find
it'd
out
be
who this
somebody I
person
don't
was.
know,
I thought it'd
maybe
be somebody I don't know, maybe a
that person or something. I
person
don't
or
know,
something.
15-year-old,
I don't know,
something
15-year-old.
this.
How? You know
This.
damn well that
You
the
know
avatar
damn
does
well that
not
the
sound
avatar
like a
does
damn
not sound like a
teenager.
damn teenager.
And the
In
deeper
my
I got
opinion,
into it,
The
I
deeper I
was
got
like,
into it, I was like, what
hell?
the hell?
Like,
Like,
no.
no.
So, yeah, and
And
I
I
probably should have came forward earlier,
but
but
I
okay,
could
I
just
could
help
help
Nosy
Nosy
behind
behind
me.
me.
Of course, you can help her and team up with all the panelists, but Lord forbid if anyone else teams up.
No. Teams are only okay if you're my team. This is craziness.
Like
I
MC
see
now that's saying that
people.
Sherelle stutter when she lying too. She stutter a lot when she lying.
people are teamed and troll farms is just a way to control your enemies and stop them from teaming up. Y'all think you're slick, but I got your number.
Ooh.
Y'all
team up with people you don't even like to take down people and then complain about someone else linking up with someone they actually like. Mind-boggling, or should I say manipulation at its finest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you came forward, you wouldn't have had time for a video a day. That's why I was amazed how Nosy found the time to do it, because it's too time consuming. And then especially when these people are attacking your channel, how can you just go on vacation for 6 months to do research? You just can't. You know what I'm saying? That's how she was getting over. But go ahead.
I was just going to say that I appreciate you telling this story because it literally matches up with the rest of our stories. I mean, it's almost the same thing. You just have a different situation than we had. And a lot of people just feel like, we came on for clout and all these other things, but it was really like just telling our story. I think, when I told my story, it was to back up Plez's story to say, this is really what happened. I didn't want her to just fall by herself. And so after that, then Marcella came, everybody started telling their parts of the story. But, for someone who wasn't even on the same panel with us to say the same thing, just kind of makes it credit. And then I think the day that, that she called in, that was the first time I think I'd ever been on your channel before, Nosy. And I didn't call in because she was calling in. She called in. It was like a freak thing that happened.
It was crazy.
And I was like, it was like a ghost had just like shot through my body. And I told them, I was like, the energy is really off. And it was just really weird because, when I heard her voice and then when she got on, it was like in my mind, I wasn't doubting that was her.
Yeah, I knew too.
No, cough bullshit. And look at Nosy's face, she knows it's bullshit. So Dumb is the only one that looks like he believes it, and that's why I call him so dumb. He's really gullible and easily influenced. But anyways, Nosy is confused about the hands, and Sherelle and Perry are just bold-faced lying.
No, I knew, and then I knew when, remember, I think that same night, was the same night or the night before, the grocery store video. But that's the same night, wasn't it?
That's the same day.
When they was getting that damn ice cream, that was it for me. I didn't need to see no more, but I stayed for another 3 hours. I'm telling you, that was it for me.
I think when she called in, I was in shock. I was like, oh my God.
So why would you be in shock if your private investigators and attorneys had already given you pictures and reports of who the avatar was? If you had reports and pictures with Monique's name, why are you in shock? It doesn't make sense. Besides that, to remain focused, Monique is not the avatar, so you lied about the attorneys and giving you that name. As I stated in part 1, I'm not a licensed private investigator, and I found the else's info in minutes, as well as other info such as you being alive and not dead. the aliases, etc. So there's no way that two professional investigators couldn't do the same? If you're watching now and know that Monique is not the avatar, well, now you can see that Sherelle and Perry also lied on her. Lastly, the video was viewed over 50,000 times to people all around the world, so think about how much lies were told on her and how many people it and joined the witch hunt. Also, don't forget that other women and families were doxxed after Monique and after Sherelle joined in on it. Sherelle and Perry are also responsible for those doxing and defamation cases as well. She didn't say she was just watching, she said she was helping behind the scenes. So if Nosy is to blame, then surely Sherelle is to blame, as well as Perry, who kept the lies going even with stupid stories about people using other people's hands to fool people. The first hands that they called beefy hands, I found to belong to Mob Wives star, Karen Gravano, and OK. Tell the people. Did help with that by telling me it belonged to Drita, but I dug deeper and found it was Karen. But they had spent quite some time saying that it was Monique's hands. Moreover, the hands on the beach are darker than Monique is, so that was a lie too. Just lie after lie, sickening really.
And that's another thing that pissed me off. I am not friends with Monica.
Right.
I don't want to be friends with Monica. I will never be friends with Monica. I don't like Monica. I think she's pathetic. So to even put me in the same, and that's her putting that out there. Nobody, so who gonna make that up?
Woo child, see, this is why Sherelle was willing to lie about all of this. She hates Monica's guts. She has a vendetta against her.
She called Sherelle 7 months later after trying to destroy her brand and channel.
Yeah. And wanted me to say, come on and say, you will never hear me say a good word about her. That's when I said enough is enough. This is not alleged. This is what happened to me. I'm not making this. This is what happened.
I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. Okay, girl. Yes, you are.
I gave Nosy all the stuff the PI gave me.
Yeah.
And it all matched up. I even gave you a picture of one of the people that she assumed their identity.
Of course, you gave her pictures because you were watching her previous videos and saw what she posted. Next, once you got tired of watching, you reached out to join in on it. Either way it goes, the information was wrong and was a sham. So you're also to blame, which is the point I'm making. Monique is not the avatar or involved at all. And you and Perry defamed her in front of thousands of people, so you should be held accountable for your actions and participation in the sham investigation.
And that person's dead.
Yeah, she's still the identity of a dead person, according to my PI. I gave this all to Nosy, like anything. I got the reports. It was coming in. It was just like, I gave you all the aliases that they pulled up, and these LLCs don't make no sense. Like,
no.
I have. LLC and one.
Monique only has one LLC too, and Monique's name is not on All About the Tea. That was all lies, and who cares if someone was an entrepreneur with multiple LLCs?
That's some boss shit. Y'all be reaching. I know y'all arms hurt from all that reaching.
I'm sorry. I thought I had unmuted my mic last time and started talking, but all of them is going to be held responsible. So what they did was, the moment they noticed Nosy channel got terminated, all of them started backtracking and backpedaling and stuff. But I don't think Sherelle understands that she is on film. You are on video on several people pages saying all of this stuff about these people, and not one alleged is in the sentence when y'all say this. So y'all are putting out this information as if it's accurate information, but ain't showed us not one receipt while y'all doing these long ass videos.
Perry has one for real estate. I got one for YouTube.
Now what more do you
need?
What
more?
Yeah.
And they not
cheap.
They cost money.
Yeah. I paid for mine.
Yep. I agree.
Pay for mine.
Yeah, no. And see, why have 15 of them? You know what I'm saying? That costs too much money. Yeah.
And then all of the LLCs, when you track like the address that are linked to all these businesses, it's like abandoned buildings and weird shit. Yeah, man, it's weird. That's some money laundering type shit. I don't care.
It's shady.
Illegal shit going on. That shit is crazy. All is crazy and illegal and scary. But I'm on it. I got my foot on her ass. Ooh, I got that. I'm not sure.
I just wanted to thank
that auntie that called in was fake, and so was the drug runner. And that soror letter, fake, sham. I said this in part 6 or 7, those were all fake.
Thank you and Debonair and everybody that came forward with their stories, because it takes, and I should have came out sooner, but I thought I can just help.
No, you know what though, Sherelle, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? She had shaped it with Deep River Running, all these small channels. She had them put you in a spot that made you look a certain way. Okay. If you would have came out, oh, there goes Sherelle again, getting rid of a panelist, and now she's bullying somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It takes somebody outside of that. That's why, and everybody can really look at it. Since this started, we never made a video about the tea.
Of course, because you were using Nosy as your mouthpiece. Sherelle admitted that y'all were helping Nosy behind the scenes, so yeah, y'all didn't have to make your own video, you used Nosy to do it. If someone helped me behind the scenes, y'all would be going off about that shit, and look at y'all helping each other out to take down someone. I'm dead. The hypocrisy.
Shoot, do y'all have the troll farm?
Maybe it was y'all doing that trolling in the comments, spamming Monique name, sneaky little devils.
Because then they would discredit what Nosy said. Oh, that goes Sherelle. No, let people see them for what they actually is.
Yeah.
And
by having so many
and like panelists.
But what are they actually? Because y'all ain't showed us nothing. Old ass down there looking like an old pedophile looking weirdo.
That was on there. That's the truth. That was on there. You see what I'm saying? They can give that, and now it's time for you to give yours, since they already spoke. And you can say what you have to say.
Yeah, I think you did it right on time. Everybody's story kind of backs up each other's story, right? Even though it's not the same story, it's almost like the same story because the actions are still the same.
Yeah.
It is what it is. She did it to herself.
But
the final straw
was
putting this rumor out that I'm friends with. That's her.
That's her.
That's what I said. That's her. She still want to act like somebody like her, and they just don't.
Right.
She said you called and apologized to her and checked on her because she felt so bad for her.
Wow.
Listen, I don't like her. I will never like her. Who do you like? How do you like somebody that tried to take you down
for saying no?
That's the only thing I can think of. Going after telling people my concept.
See what I mean, folks. Look at this comment from a spiritual
babe. She commented, at Nosy Ho Live, I'm shaking right now and eating my bluebill ice cream. See, they had people out here thinking that Monique was some monster criminal ass person. Shaking my head.
Text this and that. I had people calling me up saying, "You won't believe who just called me." She went on her channel. I don't even know if you were there then, Debonair, because I stopped watching because she started getting a lot of panelists too. Okay, none of them that will stand by her side. And she would say, "Somebody's copying my story." She just tried to she would not leave me alone. She just kept bad mouthing me. Like, I don't need to copy your story. Bitch, I got my own contacts.
Right.
Like, why would I copy you? And then
Your Fiona looking ass lied on Monique Tolbert. Dan, you act like Monica did something deadly to you. All the stuff you're saying is petty and not worth all the damage you've caused to others. Girl, bye.
I was here way before you. What are you talking about?
Yeah. But that was just a way for her to get subscribers from you. So everything is strategic when it comes to her. You know, I mean, even with me, like I told them, you know, I had over 10,000 followers on Twitter. That's hard. Everybody cannot have subscribers like that on Twitter. Yeah. And even my Facebook fan page has like 5,000 people on it. It's hard for that on Facebook. For somebody who's not really out there doing anything. Yeah. And she also had, you know, media training. So she was asking a lot of different questions. I went to her for help. She would ask a lot of different questions.
Many McKnight commented they got PPP loans for each and every.
The lies he tell, it is not hard to get over 5,000 people to follow your Facebook page. Okay? My main Facebook page, my personal page, has 5,000 people on it or more. And I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't going out there being no goddamn porn star, nothing, for them to be flocking to me like that. All you got to do is pretty much have a cute face and they going to flock to your page.
Every one of those fake businesses. That was also false.
Watch my videos on that. I actually conduct a search and show you how to do your own search. And that's the issue with all of this. A lot of people just listen to shit without doing their own research.
Keep it real. Now, I mean, I'm only saying this. If you think anytime something go along, she's gonna be the one that's controlling.
Yeah.
And like the boss of the situation. Yeah. Just like with John's channel. She would come on John's channel as the little Charlie Brown's teacher, avatar. But then she would jump in. Yeah, John, you do not. It's his damn channel, ho. You see what I'm saying? It ain't your shit, okay? And then I got mad because like I wanted to curse out, and then you like, oh no, and you shut my laptop.
Yeah, I did.
The shit went down. You know what? You ain't gonna talk to me that way. Period. You not. I don't give a damn what kind of crime ring you in. You okay? But that shit gonna stop now because you the pawn.
Okay,
you making them money, okay? But the whole thing is this. He's a very controlling person, manipulative, like so Debonair said, like very calculated though. Like with these pictures on vacation, she know what she's doing because she's not. She ain't showed her face. Why would she show her hand on vacation?
That doesn't even make sense. When this live stream was made, Monique had already came onto Nosey's channel twice in one night and Rabbit's channel once, and showed her face. So it's obvious that the woman on the beach was not Monique because of the skin complexion. Harry is just making shit up as he goes and it sounds dumb as hell. But there are people who believed it and still do. Just don't come in my comments with stupid shit that has no logical premise. If Monique was the avatar based on PI reports and she already came on livestream, then you've already seen her face. Keep up with your own lies and make it make sense too. Monica wouldn't show her face, but Monique has made it clear 3 times that she will come on camera and give you her identification card to prove who she is. It's clear that y'all terrorized a couple and their family that were minding their business and y'all refused to take accountability for it.
She gonna show somebody else's hand to throw you off to get rid of the scent. Because you already know what she looked like.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, see, some of the mermaids saying that they want to call the hotel that's over in the Bahamas. You know, some of those people that work at these different hotels, some of them, you know, they work in like places that live in poverty.
Yeah.
We can come up with a couple coins. I don't know how American dollars transfer. We come up with a couple
She probably leaving right now.
Nosy claims to be rich, but her camera quality and audio is always bad. Anyways, she was saying that she should call the hotel where the avatar was vacationing to stalk her. And as I stated before, if someone did that to Nosy, she'd be at the police station filing a report. Very hypocritical.
So what happened was
they got her on camera.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I think somebody went back and told her that I was coming on your channel before I came on. So she know all about this. She probably watching now.
Hey, Monica. Get you, bitch.
Lake Charles in the house.
Oh wow, you're so funny. Not.
I'm gonna get you, Monica.
Oh, I should have spelled my name how she spelled it in that letter too.
But here's the thing with those letters, and I was telling Nosy, and Nosy know it too, because she said, I said, this was the problem is she's just talking. If you have to sue somebody, you have to, if you send them a cease and desist, if you follow through and actually bring the lawsuit, you have to show your face.
Yeah.
So that's just a, Nosy said you got more than one cease and desist, right? That's just a scare tactic.
I got the cease and desist follow-up. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's fake too. When you read it, it sounded like a cookie cutter template.
Yeah, it's a scare tactic, like shut up, shut up, shut up, and you're not backing up. So I'm proud of both of y'all for just coming forward, because I really, really was.
So if all of them received a cease and desist, from Marcella to Sherelle to Perry to So Debonair, if all of them received a cease and desist, why they never showed it to us? Is it against the law to show us that? I don't think it is. So why they never showed us the actual cease and desist?
Stressed. Those 8 months.
Just real
and I ain't
quick.
gonna act like I'm doing that. It just wore me down.
It just wore me down.
It was real quick. Thanks for responding to my DM. But let me step out and see my son real quick, and I'll be right back.
See my son real quick, and I'll be right back.
It was stressful what I went through.
It was stressful what I went through. So
it's overdone. I spoke my piece, and now I'm just glad I finally said it, because I was thinking maybe I could just stay behind the scenes and just like contribute. Like if you needed something, or you needed some kind of, I don't know, sources, lawyers, I would help you that way.
I would help you that
but
way.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
I gotta tell my story.
I gotta tell
of
my
course,
story.
because you wanted to put the nail in the coffin and let Monica know that you were behind this. Very calculated, Sherelle, but not so smart because you admitted to helping behind the scenes until you decided to step out and share a bogus story. Some might be true, but it's too many lies in it, so you've lost credibility.
Yeah, I think that having a lawyer hit her with some kind of cease and desist or something, I have to do something legally to have her, to force her out.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because right now, I mean, you got a cease and desist, right? Did it have an attorney's name on it?
Yeah, but the attorney seems fake.
I was gonna say this.
And the attorney, and this is something I don't know if I told them. We looked and found the name that they used for the attorney was a Yahoo account or something. What attorney uses that? And one person that we found that has that same name seems to be linked to the blame person.
Have you noticed that there were too many dramatic stories being told? Dead people's identities being stolen, a drug runner, 50 aliases, kicked out of an AKA, weird emails from dead people, more than one person behind the avatar that switched from day to night. Going to the beach using someone else's hands? A cease and desist from a dead lawyer? 5 letters from the residents of the city of Lake Charles? 15 LLCs with PPP loans. Monique's husband has a drug trafficking truck business. a fake auntie from Lake Charles who saw a lot of closed fraudulent businesses. All this stuff was fake. And here's the kicker, there was never any real receipts. Just nosy ranting on live stream for hours on end collecting super chats and cash apps. So yeah, she deserved to be terminated. And don't forget Fiona was working with her behind the scenes.
Blaine?
That Blaine Greenwich person that came on.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, you missed that, honey. Blaine Greenwich been going up and down through the YouTube streets and the Twitter streets and defending the avatar, going after the panel. We found out that she's a Nigerian woman hiding behind Meghan Markle's picture. They all do the same thing. They made an avatar of me, Sherelle. They made an avatar of me. They got the nail shape wrong and everything. My nails are pointy, honey. They're not them. That's them toxic diamond nails. My nails is pointy.
This the manipulation, the conning. She's just real cunning.
Real stalking going on.
Yeah, really, really.
You're joking, right? You just said that you were going to call an overseas hotel and ask, or should I say pay someone to give you information on the avatar and have them look at cameras and stuff. You also made hour-long videos of you stalking people and their families. Oh yeah, you call it investigating. Anyways, if you haven't seen Unmasking the Avatar Stalker, watch that video.
It's not a joke. So, you know, she just came in my life and just disrupted it.
Yeah.
For, you know, and like I said, I'm used to a one-on-one fight, you know, with my mouth.
Right.
Your mama. Look, it's just, she's just, anyway, that's all I had to say, Nosy, is that I'm proud of y'all for coming forward. I wish I would have came forward earlier, but if you, and I'm still willing to help you. You private detector, you call me.
She said private detector instead of detective.
And
haha.
why would you
And
need to
why
hire
would you
yet
need to hire yet another private investigator?
the other two
Haven't
given
the
you
other
the
two
name
given
of
you
the
the name of
avatar?
the avatar?
Yeah, I'm still trying to put some things together that don't really add up, so that I can completely put everything out.
Normally, Nosy got more to say than just yeah, She normally got more to say. During this whole video, that's all she kept on saying. She knew this damn video was some bullshit.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's only October lady. Oh, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
And look at Sherelle with her lying-ass stack of notes. That's why she kept looking down. She needed to remember her lines full of lies. And there you have it, folks. Sherelle just said that without a doubt Monique Tolbert is the avatar, in front of thousands of witch hunters at that. 50,000 viewers saw that live stream.
Because if it wasn't, like Perry said, she could have fixed this with one solution. Just come on and see her face like, see, I'm not all that. Now leave me alone and go back to being an avatar. But she can't be an avatar because she got a lot going on that could lead her, you know, possibly behind bars. I don't know how that's going to end up. Perry, you're on mute. You're on mute.
Oh, wait, I'll take him off.
Oh.
There you go.
You were on mute. What'd you say?
Huh? Oh yeah, no, I was saying maybe that's. I mean, because I ain't seen too much action on the show. She tried to revamp a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and come back under the womp 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 womp.
She's having a hard time accepting.
I can't take all that. Show your damn face.
So Perry was watching Monica's page to see how her channel was doing. Haha. He loved to see her downfall and how their sinister plan was affecting her channel. And look at Fiona smirking.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought my mic was unmuted. It was on some bullshit. I was on some bullshit. I might be a little high, so excuse me tonight. But after we just watched her do all that bullshit on the other page, she on her page holding a panel trying to play advocate. We about to watch a little bit of this. And then we're going to talk about some young Pharaoh drama. If it'll hurry up and load up. Okay. The tarot lady said case was going to end with a big bang. Oh, it's going to have a big bang. Just like the Big Damn Bang Theory. It's going to have a nice big bang. I had to refresh the page, so just give me a second. Please bear with me. AT&T still suck. Balls. It's ridiculous. Why is it unresponsive? Let's see, reload. I might have to. Oh, ain't that a bitch? All right. Let's see. I wonder, did it unshare the page? I hope it didn't. Oh, damn. It unshared the screen. Let me reshare the screen. Okay. Share. Okay. Let's see. Okay, come on now. I ain't got time for all this slow loading. But we about to play this video. Hopefully it won't have 1,001 commercials. Wait, let me turn on the speaker. AT&T gonna make me leave the internet service. Because this is just sad. Let me see. Did I miss a comment? Yep, I did. Oh, well, thank you for being active over here. Okay, so she has an advocate for yeah, she a consent awareness advocate. So this is supposed to be a consent law panel that she's holding. You holding a consent panel. Meanwhile, you going around stalking people and exposing their information, yet you don't even know if it's the accurate person that you stalking. The foolery be so real. Okay, I'm gonna need this to stop buffering and go on ahead and play.
With you all.
Thank you.
We are going to be discussing with you all sexual assault and consent laws. And as you can see, we have a whole
you all. We are
panel
going
of
to be
special
discussing with you
guests.
all sexual assault and consent laws. And as you can see, we have a whole panel of special guests.
Okay, don't do that.
Some are familiar.
I'm gonna need to stop doing that.
You got.
So while this is doing whatever it's doing, so we got this thing. She I think she was one of them comments in one of them videos that I posted the other day who called people unfortunate. Sure,
everybody,
but if they professional, they do not need to be up here. This awareness person definitely don't need to be up there with somebody like Nosy. Let me see if I rebuff it. I mean, if I reload it again, would it stop skipping? I'm starting to believe AT&T is the worst internet service around ever, period. Like, they done got worse than was when it was down 3G or whatever. Y'all, it's not about to keep on doing this unresponsive bullshit. Why is it unresponsive all of a sudden when I get on Twitch? It's going just fine when I was over on YouTube. I don't want to exit the tab because I don't want it to do that all over. So far, yeah, they be dancing back looking like cannot be real about their own behaviors. It should not still be. Now it's gonna make me start to wonder: did she delete the video or something? Because last time it skipped like that so much, it was because she removed the video before I could finish watching it. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay, now I can hopefully share the screen. First, I gotta make sure this is the right video. Because I think when you first pull up her page, it brings up her very first video she did. Like, I think it's her welcome video or some bullshit that I know I don't want to see. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now let me.
If you just got here and joining on this conversation, it's really important. It's a really important topic, and I think you all are going to learn a lot from this. So share this live and come in and get comfortable, and let's get started.
Okay, come the hell on. What the whole? I swear to God, this is about to make me so mad. The technical difficulties should not be this fucking horrible. Like, what the fuck? The fuck do we keep on doing it? It's gonna make me change computers. Because I should not have to keep on doing this. This is the longest intermission ever. Y'all are damn laugh. My network is online. Why the fuck do we keep on doing this shit?
Um, but yeah, I studied computer science. Well, in college, I double majored in
I hope that shit didn't just kick me off StreamYard. Let me look, see if you're still there. Okay, yeah. We're gonna look up Young Pharaoh and Tasha K in first. Okay. Tasha K Young Pharaoh. Okay, so here go her trailer for it. Let me share the screen. I think what I'm gonna do about the nosy video is I'm just gonna record it and upload it like that. Oh no, I shared the wrong screen. I'm sorry. Wait, do that up. Okay, let me reshare. I shared the wrong dang on screen. Talking about recording her video and ended up resharing her screen. So let me see. Chrome tab.
Hi, I'm Dr.
Young Pharaoh. Okay.
Nah, I think that y'all are not aware of certain shit.
And see, that's
I got abducted before by extraterrestrials.
Do you believe that?
Nigga, what?
Look me in my eyes.
Hold on, wait.
No, absolutely psychotic. I'm being here. I'm saying hell no.
I don't know, part of my personality. Flick my tongue out.
Wait!
Part of my squat. Part of my
I gotta start it over.
But I'm aware.
Tell me what happened when you were abducted. Before we move on.
I told you story like 5 times already.
Okay, I haven't heard this story. I'm sure my viewers haven't heard it. Okay, tell me.
I was on the table.
Wait, he must not have known who the hell Tasha K was before he went on there. Cause he got real aggressive in his throat. When she said absolutely not to the extraterrestrials. I'm really hoping that is not how this interview is starting off.
Nah, I think that y'all are not aware of certain shit.
And see, that's
so. By extraterrestrials. What? Do you believe that? Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes.
No.
Tell me I'm lying.
You're lying.
That's the problem. Something you're not.
Oh, if you start a roast page on Twitch, I'm gonna be over there.
Why you always on your tongue like this?
Part of my personality. I don't know. Part of my personality. I like to flick my tongue out. Part of my swag. Part of my micro. Part of my micro. I don't know. But I'm aware of something.
So tell me what happened when you were abducted.
Before we move on. I told you story like 5 times already.
Okay, I haven't heard this particular story. I'm sure my viewers haven't heard it. Okay, tell me.
I was on the table. And my body was on the table.
Okay.
And I was on a ship.
Okay.
And it was all metal, like a spoon. And I was on a ship. And I was looking down on my body. And my body was down. And my body chest down. I was looking at the back of my head.
I gotta show my face for this.
And it was some beams. I was my 33rd vertebrae. And it felt like they was. It felt like when you take 2 wires and they kept going like that with my neck. I don't know what it was, how to get the line. But it was right here. And it was I could look all around me. But I couldn't look to the right. It was a beam right there. It was a beam.
Yeah, he did. But now he's more like he like a damn snake. He keep on like
it was a
he like his tongue just slither out, and he don't even know he's doing that or some shit.
They told me it was the captain of the ship. This is a true ass story. They told me it was the captain of the ship. This is a true ass story. And they told me it was the captain of the ship. And I asked the being. Like it wouldn't identify itself. Like it wouldn't identify specific questions like where you from. Specific questions like where you from. And that's like what you doing. Like what you doing to my body. What you doing to my body. Like we fixing. Like we fixing you. And the being asked me for my permission. I gave him my permission. And then it kept this from my spine. And I kept feeling my pain increase. And I remember I was gritting my teeth. And it was. They say they were strengthening my nervous system so that I could channel. But and I believe that because I do channel. But it was clicking me like this. And I remember the pain was increasing and the being kept communicating with me like, are you okay? Can we keep going? I kept saying, yeah, I could take it. And I was trying to be tough and take the pain. And I remember the pain got so excruciating. I just came back to my body and I just came back to my body.
Do you believe that maybe you probably had a hallucination?
Hell no, that wasn't.
Had a hallucination due to all the books.
All right, Williams, I am so sorry to interrupt this exclusive program, but if you want to see the extended version of this interview, you're going to have to stop and subscribe to my website, TashaKLive.com. There you'll find uncensored, uncensored.
I noticed that she did.
Say whatever you want to say, and no take it down over there.
Because I love y'all so much.
Oh, we about to go over there again so we can watch the whole interview.
Into an app.
Wait, TashaKLive.com.
Click
Is that what the hell she said?
Subscribe now, okay? I'll see y'all on the app. Let's get it.
You not about to play with me on the app. Did she say the app? I know this bitch ain't got no app. TashaKLive.com. We definitely about to see. Ooh, I need to see that whole of it. Boy, I know he did not start off like that. I real life hope he did not start off like that. Oh my God. He was mad too. I found it. Tasha K left. She better not make me have to pay. Tasha K better not be playing with people like this. She better not make me come all the way over here and have to pay. Let's see how this is going to go. Okay. Look. Wow. I load up her main page. We gonna watch this video one more time. Cause he done lost his whole entire mind. Oh wait, this must be. Oh, it's switched over to Inner Soul video. She do good videos about him too, and she be roasting the fuck out of him. Okay. Okay, she is making me subscribe and stuff. All right. This how you gonna play us, Tasha? All right. Give me a second. Oh, it said app coming soon. It's $12.99. I don't know what to think. Golden says he has schizophrenia. I'm so lost and confused. I heard her say that a few times, giving off. Also, it's the energy of somebody that's a manic depressive. Like one of those manic, like he be having manic episodes when he be going off like he be doing, and then he get around cool, calm, and collective. Like, it's that weirdo ass energy. I don't know. Either he's schizophrenic or he manic depressive. I'm leaning more towards a manic depressive. How many episodes he tend to have, and how he go fool throwing the ball and type shit, giggles and grins, and then the next minute, all of us black women, I mean all of us, every last one of us, is bitches and hoes and all the rest of this foolery. Like, I don't even know what to say about him half the time no more. But I'm trying to get Tasha K page to finish loading. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to end this live and start up a new one and rebuff my